From Nashville, Tennessee, on the campus of Nashville Christian, this is Mike McPherson with Coach John Pierce bringing you the much-anticipated game between Nashville Christian and Ensworth, our neighbors just down the road. And we have an incredible turnout for this game. Ensworth with a AAA championship program against a single A champion. And Coach, it's going to be a classic, at least we hope.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It is a packed house. Obviously, people everywhere. We are ready to get going.
Ensworth is coached by Tim Hasselback, former Titan player. This is his second year. He is 11-1 last year. And, of course, Ensworth has an incredible tradition. They've got 4 state championships. Nashville Christian, headed by Coach Jeff Brothers. Last year we were 12-1 and won the state. His all-time record since 03 is 175-95. At Brentwood Academy, he was a standout, played at Vanderbilt also. We have got 2 championships. Excuse me, his one-loss record here at Nashville is 145-50, His all-time coaching record is 175-95. Last week, Nashville Christian defeated Davidson Academy 56-28. And Coach, Ensworth came in here after a big win last week also.
Yeah, Ensworth's coming off a big home win last week against Memphis Whitehaven. They won 31-6. I think they should be ready to go tonight. It's a huge crowd and lots of energy. Nashville Christian last week had some great highlights with individual performances. TJ Ward's coming off a 194-yard game with 4 touchdowns last week for the big running back. Caden Grigsby had 96 yards receptions last week with a touchdown. Zane Crampton had 95 receiving yards last week with 2 touchdowns, and quarterback Jared Curtis had 44 yards rushing with a touchdown and 247 yards passing with 3 touchdowns.
Speaking of stats, quarterback Taylor Hasselback, the son of Coach Tim Hasselback, last year he threw for 1,700 yards, 18 TDs, and is ready for a great senior year. Coach, we've got a classic matchup. A lot of people are wondering, can Nashville Christian stay with Ensworth? And I don't know. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Both teams have great skilled players, but they are bigger. And we probably haven't played somebody like this.
I am super curious to see game strategy. What's going to happen tonight? Is Ensworth going to try and control the ball? Are they going to try and keep our offense off the field? Or are they just going to line up and just try to smash everything? I do think they have a great running back in number 21, Gibson. Evidently had a great week last week. I'll be curious to see how our defense does against stopping him and forcing the Tigers to try and put it in the air.
We're just about ready for the coin toss. The captains are getting ready to make their way onto the field. And we'll have our anthem, prayer and anthem in just a moment. And the crowd has suddenly gone into a little bit of a hushed silence after being worn out just from being jacked up about this game. Our captains will be number 18, Landon Travis, number 21, Bryson Holt, number 44, R.J. Perkins, and number 56, Landon Belfort. Nashville Christian, as we mentioned, won the state championship last year. Our playoff record is 21-13. Excuse me, that's Ensworth. Ensworth playoff record is 21-13 with 4 state champions in 10, 11, 12, and 13 winning the state championship. Nashville Christian's playoff record is 30-12, and we have 2 state championships from 15 and 24. The captains for Ensworth are Hasselback, Thompson, Seeley, and Hogan, and they are now going to midfield to meet the crowd standing There is no place to sit and not many places to stand.
And there are no places to park. I think I'd have been better walking from Brentwood than where I had to park.
The coin has been tossed. Well, we're just about ready for the coin toss. And you have to wonder, are the Ensworth fans wondering, what do we think's going on over here? I think they know it's kind of a big game for us. And this is a neat environment. It feels like a playoff game, but the game is not going to matter in the playoff run. But, man, it feels like a playoff.
The game means absolutely nothing. And I think it's the most exciting game since I've been here for 4 years. That's not a playoff game.
It really is. It's just a thing you wonder about with a great small school against a pretty large, bigger school. And we're going to kind of find out that tonight, and I can already tell they've got a few big boys out there.
Yeah, they're a large-looking team.
And they're going to have some speed and power we're not used to seeing every week. Ensworth has elected to receive. Now, Nashville Christian is about ready to poise to come onto the field. And we see an incredible entourage in that end zone with the Eagles. And they're just about ready to pour onto the field. We may have our prayer and anthem first. And we'll take a moment for that.
Part of Infusion Ministries worship group, and the husband of Kristen Sullivan, one of our varsity assistant volleyball coaches.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day and for this beautiful evening that we have to enjoy this event tonight. We're grateful for each person here and the part they play in your kingdom. Lord, we pray that you'll be with the players as they compete tonight, that they would do so to the best of their abilities and be free from injury. We pray that you be with everyone who attends tonight, fans, officials, coaches, players, and everyone, that we would conduct ourselves as you would have us to, and that we would enjoy this night together. We pray that you would keep us all safe as we travel home. Lord, most of all, we're grateful for Jesus, who came to earth and died that we could have forgiveness of sins. And we pray that we could all live our lives in his image. We ask all this in his name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A stirring rendition by one of our dads. Super job there. And the Nashville Christian football Eagles are ready to pour onto the field. It has been a highly anticipated game ever since a year ago they scheduled, and we appreciate Ensworth agreeing not only to schedule us, but to come over here. And our thanks goes to the coaches and the players and the fans for making the trip over here to make this a truly historic happening.
It says a lot about Ensworth. They'll come over and play this game where they really don't have anything to gain.
Exactly. They really do not at all.
I think they know we're a good team. They want to get better. It says a lot about who they are as a program.
It does, and they have brought a lot of kids. They are packed, and as we predicted, there are people shoulder to shoulder around the field. The Nashville Christian fans are overflow, as are Endworth, and here we come over the field. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are around the world, it's football time in Bellevue, Tennessee. Nashville Christian will be kicking off, and Ensworth wanted to get the ball right off the bat, Coach.
Did they win the toss? They won the
Yes,
toss and elected to receive. Okay. I think that goes to the first line of question is, are they going to try and be ball control?
They want it right off the bat. Nashville Christian dressed in their solid navy blue with the auburn orange trim. Ensworth in their traditional black with white jerseys trimmed in orange. It is an electric atmosphere here. I don't think I've ever felt this way for a non-regional game.
Certainly not.
In my life.
It feels like a playoff game.
It really does. And our guys, they're jacked up.
It's a playoff game in week 2, where our guys and their guys are probably not quite in sync for the season.
Right. Our kicker is going to be senior Caleb Smallbone, number 85, and he'll tee it up. And we are just about ready to begin the match between Ensworth and Nashville Christian. They're crowded alive down below us. It is thunderous here. It's difficult to hear yourself talk. I don't know if you at home can hear us, and here is our kick. And it's a nice one angling to the left. It'll be fielded back at the 8, making his way to the middle. That's the 10, the 15, and Nashville Christian will hit and meet Gibson, number 21. Nice coverage by the Eagles.
Great coverage. They exploded that. They're maybe on the 15-yard line starting their first drive.
And we certainly show them we can cover kickoffs.
Yeah, that was a great kick by Caleb Smallbone.
Our defensive line over the nose tonight, Kenny Harris Jr. The tackles, Colin Romero, new player with his dad as a coach, Matt Newberry at the other tackle. The ends, Colt McClary, also a senior, and Michael Hoskins. R.J. Perkins, Landon Travis in the backfield. Hasselback will have one back with him. That's Gibson. First play of the game, back to pass. Looking weighty, he's under pressure. He's going to float out of there. Goes across the middle, and a nice job there completing it, throwing it to Wilt, and he made his way angling and ambling downfield to the 33. And that time Hasselback did a good job of avoiding pressure, stepped up to the left, and found the wide open Wilt.
It looked like it was going to be a little wheel route to 21 Gibson, and it was covered. And Hasselback did a really nice job of showing some patience and finding the open receiver in the middle of the field.
The Eagles' secondary is Gibson, Morris, Otero, and White. Nice first down by Ensworth on the first play. They're going to pitch the ball back out here, rolling to the right, coming down the sideline, breaking away, and making a good run, and that's Starling. And Ensworth is showing some power, strength, and speed right off the bat, Coach.
That was a little jet sweep, super fast coming around the end there for Starling.
So that's Ensworth is trying to answer the question, can we hang with them? And their speed and size right now is presenting itself.
I think it's going to be great for both teams to play this game. I'm excited about it.
2 first downs, back-to-back, ball at the 46-yard line, and the officials come in.
There may be some sort of clock issue, is there?
The clock is showing 10:50. We are in the first quarter. And Ensworth will have to sub out big number 77, Coles. He'll be replaced by someone just as big as him, Hogan. They are big. They got some big guys.
Yeah, they really do.
Hasselback will bring his team to the line. Ensworth has gotten 2 straight first downs, pushing the ball out just past the 46-yard line. Hasselback in the gun, sends man in motion. They're going to pitch to him wide left. We pursue, but he breaks past us. That's Bryant. past midfield, past 45, down to the 40. And they've got 3 first downs, Coach, in 3 plays.
It's happening fast. They're really get off the line quick. These guys are very, very, very good skill players, and their line is big and strong.
We have shown no resistance since the opening kickoff. They pushed the ball 3 plays, 3 first downs, down to the 39-yard line. So we're back on our heels, staggering a little bit. Let's see if we can regroup and make a couple of plays and get some breaks.
Need one big play here.
Hasselback alone in the backfield. He's got wide outs to both sides. Looks like he wants to pass. We'll see. Looks over at the Vic. Back to the snap. Back to pass. Looking, Wedding steps up in the pocket again. He'll run. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10. He may go all the way, and he does. Coach, 4 plays. Big yardage. Touchdown, Ensworth.
Extremely impressive drive.
39-yard run, and he did not have a receiver. We covered the secondary nicely, but he just found a seam and took off for the coast.
Certainly showed some speed. He's not just a passer. He can really run.
Endworth in for the conversion attempt. And Coach, for some reason, we do not have his number. It's number 42. At 9:31, ball placed down, kick up, and it is good. And so at 9:31, Nashville Christian pushed back on its heels. So this opening possession by Nashville Christian is going to really be big to see if we can counter, because we showed no resistance whatsoever on that drive.
We're gonna have to do something that, and it wasn't just they didn't run it down our throat. They were mixing in some pass. It was a very balanced attack, as it can be in 4 plays, but very impressive.
It has taken the breath out of the Nashville Christian side, but all we need is a good drive here, and we'll come right back into the game.
That's right.
Nashville Christian will send back Hudson Smith deep along with Caden Grigsby. Up in front of them will be Blair Otero, Jalen Fuqua, and I think Michael Hoskins. I apologize to the Ensworth listeners that we do not have number 42's name. We'll try to find him later. So how many viewers we got so far, Mr. Atkins? 240. That's a record this early. 240 listeners and viewers, and we're glad that you're joining us. And here's Ensworth's kick, and it's a squibber. It's going to bounce, and it's going to go on down into the end zone. We could not get in front of it to field it. I'm sorry, we did have Scala is his name, the kicker. And so that was a perfect kick to avoid our scat backs. And so Nashville Christian coming to the line. They will have guards Clay Klotz, your center, Javon Tidwell, and Jack Martin are your guards. Tackles are Jeremiah Smith and Colin Romero. Georgia commit Jared Curtis will be in the backfield at the quarterback. With him is TJ Ward. Both seniors. We got wideouts to the left and right, and a whistle. Not sure what. Again, they're going to send off Javin Trullo for some reason.
I think it's probably early in the season. They're really.
Is it equipment?
Yeah, I think it's an equipment issue.
Grigsby will come in for him. So they are keeping an eye on it right off the bat. Both teams have had to sub someone out before the play started. So here's Jared Curtis. He's back to pass, looking wetty and out patterns. Compete to Zane Crampton. Good job. And he pushes that ball out to the 28-yard line. Nice pickup up close to 8 right off the bat, Coach. That's a good way to answer.
Good way to start, settle the nerves, give Jared an easy pass, get the ball in Zane's hand, try to make something happen.
These receivers are really sure-handed, and Zane is among that group. Now, Drew Lowe back in. He splits out wide to the right. TJ Ward with Jared Curtis, and they're going to give to TJ. TJ up the middle, pushes forward to the 31, and, Coach, that will be enough for a Nashville Christian first down.
Really
Number 8, Pyatt.
Strong run. Those took 3 or 4 of the Tigers to bring big TJ down there.
And that certainly brings our crowd right back into the game. Ball pushed to the 32-yard line. If you just joined us, Enworth went down the field, no problem, 4 plays, and take it in, and we're down to the 8:40 mark. Nashville Christian trying to counter. Curtis has Ward on his hip. Got 4 wideouts. And back to Ward, 30, 35, 36, carries forward. Nice pick up that time for about 4. So Nashville Christian coming out running and passing. And, Coach, offensively, we're not intimidated at all at this point. Doing a good job.
No, I think we're not scared to take it right to them offensively.
2nd down and 6. Pick up a 4. Curtis to get the play in. And the clock down to the play clock down to 10 seconds. Drew Lowe out this way. Crampton on the other side along with Grigsby. Curtis back to pass. An out pattern again is complete. Grigsby catches the ball at the 40, lunges forward for 2 more, and will come down 1 yard short. 3rd down and 1. And so we have a penalty flag back in the backfield. But, yeah, they're going to call holding on the Eagles. Boy, that big play.
That hurts. Yep.
We can ill afford those plays tonight. So that negates a nice play, would have made it 3rd and short. Now we're back to 2nd and long.
Ball's coming out really well from the Eagles so far. Jared's really throwing a good ball.
Ball's moved back to the 26. They've got to get to the 42 for the first. So it'll be 2nd down and about 15 to 16 to go. The Navy Blue Nashville Christian defending champion single A Eagles to the line. Curtis has TJ Ward with him. Eagles trail 7-0 first quarter. Curtis back to pass. Looking, waiting, scrambles. He may run. He takes off. He's got room. 35, jukes room, 35, 40. Lunges to the 41. They're spotting it close to the 42.
We're going to get a 3rd and 1 anyways.
They got it back where they wanted it. Curtis with about a 14-yard run. And that's not a good spot.
No, it was
One
really
official was bringing it almost to the first down marker. Well, I guess it's a 3rd and a long one, I guess, Coach. It's at the 41.
Yeah.
And here come the Eagles. Let's see if Ward, well, we're going into a full house backfield here.
It's tight formation.
Going to be some power right here. Curtis barely gets it if he got it. It will be close. Ensworth's right side of the line.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
They had good penetration, but it wasn't enough to stop the Eagles. So they have a first down on their initial drive. If you are traveling and listening like it's a radio, we don't want you to have to look at the screen if you can. The Eagles are moving right to left. We're moving toward Sawyer Brown Road with Charlotte Pike at our back. First down, 6 minutes to go. Curtis will give to Ward, breaks outside, 40, 45, breaks another tackle to the 50. Finally pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Nice job. I think they're going to actually spot it at midfield where they say he stepped out. But a nice 7-yard run by TJ Ward, and that gets us 2nd down and short. We have just ticked under the 6-minute mark. Ensworth, who took it down the field, no problem in 4 plays. Nashville Christian kind of countering that. And obviously we don't have the same speed and power, but they're not stopping the Eagles offense at all right now.
TJ brushed through a couple of tackles. Really good run.
2nd down and 3. Let's see what Coach Brothers decides to dial up. Curtis back to pass. Oof. He's got time. He's throwing the bomb way downfield, and we had receivers, but he had to unload it sooner than he wanted to. He could not really set his feet like he wanted to. He was under incredible pressure. There's a flag over on the far side of the field, and let's see what that will be.
It's like sideline warning.
It's a sideline warning on Ensworth.
I'll tell you what, TJ Ward picked up a linebacker blitz and absolutely destroyed the blitzer.
We'll see if TJ gets it this time. It's 3rd down and 3. The ball knows just exactly on the 50-yard strike. Eagles to the line. Curtis in the backfield with Ward. He gets it. Pounds to the 50, pounds to the 49. He will be a yard short. And, Coach, most teams don't get to Ward like Ensworth, and it is different. It is a different climate out there right now.
Yep, he's breaking some tackles, but they're on him immediately.
That size is impressive. That's why, well, they're AAA and we're single A. 4th down. No, it's is that right? 4th and 2.
Down.
So it's 4th down territory. Big play here. Curtis looks like he's going to go to the air. And no, he's going to punt it. And it's a long one. It's going to nestle at the 2 and bounce into the end zone. So Coach Brothers did not want to give up the field position because they would have a short field if they had held us. So
understandable.
I totally get that. So not a bad drive, but it stalls at midfield, and Ensworth will take over. 5:06 left in the first quarter. Ensworth up 7-0. So the Eagles will set down Harris, Romero, Newberry, Hoskins, and McClary across the front line. Linebackers Perkins and Travis. The corners are Gibson and White. Jake Morris, the safety, and Blair Otero, the free safety. Correct, Hasselback. Hands to the running back. Oh, my goodness, he's going to break a big run out for about 15 yards. And that's Gibson once again. And 4 plays and big yardage in 5 plays now.
And they're doing a great job handling us up front. We've got to, I don't know what the answer is, but we've got to find some way to get to them.
1st down and 10, the ball out to the 32-yard line. Hasselback, down and out is complete, and we're going to wrestle him out of bounds over there, but not before he gets a nice 5-yard pickup. Clock at 4:34. Chris White slung him out of bounds. Bring the ball in across on the far hash mark.
A lot better pressure there. R.J. Perkins, the linebackers, kind of creeped up to the line, put a little bit of pressure on Hasselback. He did a nice job handling it with the quick out.
Picks up a good 5, close to 6. It'll be 2nd down and a long 4, close to 5. Ensworth. That's the first time they hadn't gotten a 1st down or a touchdown.
That's right.
Hasselback. Back to pass. Pass is complete. Slant pattern, 40, 35, 30, and finally Hopkins is wrestled down deep into Eagle territory at the 25-yard line. And I thought we had him, and then he sliced through. And Enworth is threatening to pop it out to 2 touchdowns.
Everything's happening at a speed that we're unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
We've got to adjust to the speed.
And you can't prepare for this in practice.
That's right. It was a really nice slant route by Hopkins.
At this point, we're going to have to depend on some turnovers and some breaks here. 1st down and 10, Hasselback under center in the eye. Ball given to the tailback. He's going to break outside again. And once again, that's Gibson, and we don't stop him again, and that's another 1st down. And they have had only 1 play that was not shorter than 6 yards.
Gibson is that classic running back, low to the ground,
yes.
Really quick and strong, hard to bring down.
Right center, low center of gravity. Ball down inside the 10-yard line. Hasselback gives to the running back. He's going to walk in. That's Pyatt with no trouble at all. Touchdown. And, Coach, we haven't found an answer yet. And Nashville Christian trails 13-0, and we're not out of the first quarter yet.
No, it's been 2 very impressive offensive drives, very efficient, well-executed offensive drives from Ensworth.
Ensworth to kick. Ball down the placement. Good, and the kick is good. And so with 3:46 to go, the Ensworth Tigers have certainly taken the air out of this Eagle crowd. And the Eagles did have a 30-yard drive, taking it from the 20 to the 50 where it stalled. And so we'll see if we can counter with a longer drive and get back into this contest, because I don't think we can afford to not score here and go down by 3 scores.
We really need to make something happen here.
We're at the 3:46 mark. Ensworth with an incredible history, as is Nashville Christian. They have 4 state championships. Coach Tim Hasselback, his second year, they were 11-1 last year. Getting close to winning the state, and they feel like they've got some unfinished business. His son is at the helm, running in offense. Coach Jeff Brothers is 145-50 here at Nashville Christian with 2 state championships. He was a Brentwood Academy hero, then later played at Vanderbilt, and has done an incredible job in building the Eagle program. But right now, Endworth is controlling Bellevue. And here is your kick. And it's another squibbing, bouncing. Hoskins has it. 25. He's trying to get outside, and he's hammered down at the 27. And Nashville Christian will take the ball right there. Malmus on the tackle. And Coach, once again, their speed shows up on every play.
Yeah, they're extremely fast. I think we need to. I like the short gain pattern. You know, I think we need to keep the ball out of Ensworth's offense hands as much as possible.
Curtis in the gun with TJ, swings it out to Ward, and their quick defense pursues him, and we're just not used to this type of speed at all.
No, there's no room. Receivers aren't creating much separation. There's just no room to get open.
At this point, the highly partisan Nashville Christian crowd is kind of sitting on its hands right now, hoping for a big play to try to get back into this contest. Trailing 14-0, closing up on 3 minutes in the first quarter. Jared Curtis will get to TJ, cuts against the grain, and slithers up to the where they're going to. Well, I don't know about some of these marks, Coach. They're going to say his knee touchdown back at the 28. I thought he was lunched it toward the 30.
He was really close there to having a good, breaking off a good one.
And they're and against most teams in our level, he does.
Yeah, exactly.
3rd down and 9, ball on the 28. So we're back into that 3rd and long. So a first down here is almost paramount. Curtis back to pass. Under pressure, steps up. He's going to run. He's got some run 30. He's going to lunge for it for the first down.
Definitely got it.
That's a good one by Curtis, cutting up the middle when nothing was there. And so another first down for Nashville Christian to move that ball to the 38-yard line.
You know, he doesn't usually try to avoid tackles, but he did that time. He didn't try to run over that kid.
Right.
He knew what he needed to do. He tried to get around him and lean for the first down. It's a great play by Jared.
Clock ticking down toward 2 minutes in the first quarter. Ensworth on top of Nashville Christian quickly, 14-0. Wide outs, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Curtis once again with Ward on his hip. Takes the snap. He will give to Ward right side. Off tackle. Nice play. Pushes it past the 40. Lunging up to the 45. It's going to be a pickup of about 7. And hopefully we can keep in a 2nd and short situation.
Good running by TJ. Strong running. He always falls forward.
2nd down and 3. Ball nosed exactly up to the 45-yard line. An overflow, incredible crowd, totally surrounding the field. Both stands packed for a neighborhood game. On 2nd and 3. Let's see what Curtis decides to do. Man in motion this way. Fumbles the snap. Back to pass. He's in trouble. Steps up. He's throwing the bomb. Way downfield. It's going to be overthrown. Drullo was held back at the 10. I thought he might get a break, but he didn't.
I think it was more Drew was kind of coming back to the ball, and then he saw Jared throw it and tried to take off again. I don't know that it was holding.
I wish Drew could have kept going.
Yeah,
it might have been
exactly,
6.
Exactly.
I'm not sure why he hooked back.
No, I think, with Jared Curtis at the quarterback, you don't give up on the play.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw it into the end zone. He can throw it 65 yards with no trouble.
Yeah.
Now we're back to 3rd and 3, a big one. This is a huge play. Approaching 1 minute in the first quarter. Curtis will give to Ward. Outside 45. Pushes to the 50. And that's another first down for Nashville Christian. Ball placed down just past the 49-yard line. That will be enough for an Eagle first down.
That's great run there by TJ. Number 13, Hullett for Ensworth, had some great penetration. TJ avoided him and got the first down.
It certainly brings the Nashville Christian stands back into the game. The ball at the 49-yard line. We need 51 for 6. The clock is winding at 48 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Eagles to the line.
This is the exact sort of drive we need, a long, deliberate drive. If we can get 7 points out of this, it's going to be fantastic.
Curtis is going to be back to pass again. Down and out. Did Crampton catch it? No. I believe that was actually Drew Lowe. And I tell you, I hope we try to air one out again.
Yeah. Well, that was a great route. He made a really good route there. He had just run a deep one. You cut it off this time, but the DB was right with it. Did not shake him at all.
I hope that we could get behind him one time and get a bomb out of this, because I think Curtis can throw it from here easily into the end zone. 2nd and 10. 28 seconds. The clock stopped left in the first quarter. Curtis back to pass. Got room. Time is complete to Drew Lowe. He'll push it into Endworth territory to the 48. Not close to the first down, but much more manageable, and the clock's going to run out here.
That's going to be it for
the first quarter. And we're going to have an injury, and they'll probably wind the clock. We'll see if the Eagles stay in the huddle. So Nashville Christian needs desperately to answer the bell with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think we go to the second quarter, keep pounding it, take 3 downs per possession, and just keep making first downs.
Well, the Eagles have come to the sideline. I think they're probably going to let the clock run out when it winds. So we're going to take a break with the score, possibly the end of the first quarter. Nashville Christian trailing Ensworth at Eagle Field, or Keeton Field at Eagle Stadium, 14-0. Back in a moment.
The ball is spotted from Endworth 48. It's 7 to the Eagles. And that's the end of the first quarter. We score Endworth 14, Nashville Christian 2.
Back at Keeton Field in Bellevue, Tennessee, this is Coach Mike McPherson with former Lipscomb standout and all-time leading collegiate scorer John Pierce. Mr. Atkins has just informed me we have over 300 viewers, and that is a record. And I'm sure we'll have more later. Okay, the Eagles on 3rd and 7, trying to avoid having to punt. Curtis back to pass. Across the middle,
Nice.
Brulo's got it. At the 40, falls forward to the 39 for another first down. And Coach, the Eagles that is an absolutely must first down.
That was a huge play. You know, Ensworth came out and punched us in the mouth in the first quarter, and we've kind of gotten our feet under us and having a good drive right here. We need to get 6 out of this drive.
Curtis from the 39, back to pass. He's under pressure, steps up again, runs 40. Fakes it beautifully, 35. Lowers his head and pummels down to the 28-yard line. And the officials just about threw a flag.
Yeah, that's the old reach to the back pocket for the flag, but don't
He
throw
did.
it.
It was close. Curtis with a nice run, pushing it down to the 28, and he got up a little too aggressively there.
Yeah, I think that kind of fired him up.
So Nashville Christian with their deepest penetration down to the 28, 1st and 10. We've just started the second quarter. Curtis back to pass. Quick out pattern complete to Drew Lowe, but he won't get much, and they slam him down. Actually, a little bit of a gain, maybe 2 yards.
The defenders are just on top of the receivers. I mean, that ball is coming out so fast, and the defenders are still right there.
And Coach, coming from I don't know anything about football except how to keep score here, but maybe we're setting them up for another bomb here with some, maybe we'll do a little hook and go here in a second. It's 2nd down and 7. We actually got 3 on that play.
I just don't know if we can create enough separation for a bomb.
Right. Ward in the back of it. Curtis sends a man in motion. He's going to give to Ward up the middle. He's going to lunge forward for a couple, so it'll be a reasonable 3rd down play. Clock is going to stop with an injury on the Endworth player. I hope he's okay. Some of the Ensworth players are visibly upset, and I hope he is not. Coach, he's hurt bad.
Yeah, he's hurting. Maybe
They're signaling. The Ensworth kids were very upset, and that is number 51, Seeley. He is a big kid, and the Ensworth players were visibly upset. The Nashville Christian coaches immediately called for trainers, and both trainer groups are out there, and that is unfortunate. So hopefully he's going to be okay. For a quick recap, Endworth has taken the ball straight down the field. Coach, summarize their 2 drives and scores.
with 9:31 left in the first quarter, Hasselback had a 39-yard touchdown run on a 4-play drive that scored. Scala's kick was good to make it 7-0 with 9:31 remaining in the first quarter. And then with 3:46 remaining in the first quarter, Pyant had a 10-yard touchdown run to make it 13-0. Scala's kick was good to make it 14-0 Ensworth at the end of the first quarter.
Nashville Christian has had 2 drives that have penetrated Ensworth's territory. This is the deepest we've been. We've got it down to the 24, and it's 3rd down and 7. And this would be, I would assume, Coach, 4-down territory for the Eagles.
I think there's no question.
Boy, this is not a good-looking injury at all. And so our thoughts and prayers are with the family, hoping this is not something that ends the season for Seeley. I just saw when he was laying there, some of his players grabbed their helmets. They were visibly upset.
They were definitely upset. It's a tough scene. Certainly hope that he's okay. And
so we've got to pause in the action. We're really not close to resuming action, so we're going to take a quick break. We'll keep the camera down on the field, and hopefully Seeley will be getting up in a moment. It doesn't look like he's going to get up on his own power at this time. But we'll take a quick timeout with 10:21 left in the second quarter. Endworth on top of Nashville Christian, 14-0. We'll be back in a moment. We've just been informed that Seeley for Ensworth has sustained a broken leg. And so he's going to be carted off and headed to the hospital. And it's so unfortunate. It has put a pall gloom over this entire record-setting crowd. And we'll just pause for a second and want to thank Ensworth for agreeing to this game and coming over and providing an incredible atmosphere and agreeing to play a small school like we have. It's two great programs. They've shown the upper hand so far. And we just pray that Seeley is going to be okay. They're having to carry him. And his entire team is going to come out in a standing ovation from the Eagle faithful. And the entire Endworth team is going to come out and show their love for him. My goodness, what an incredible scene. Now the Eagles are going out there also. It's quite a scene there, Coach.
Yeah, you really hate to see that. It's been such a great night so far. Certainly our thoughts and prayers for him, that he has a quick and full recovery.
Well, this is tough, man. Just so tough. And of course, the kids, both teams have got to get their heads screwed back on and get ready to play.
Yeah, super, super hard to do.
So yeah, we're going to shift gears ourselves here and get back into play-by-play mode. And so once again to our viewers and listeners, Ensworth has popped Nashville Christian early here with two scores. And with 10:21 left, and there's Seeley being taken off. And that's tough. So back to the game. Nashville Christian is now pushing the ball to the 24-yard line. It will be 3rd and 7. So, Coach, as we mentioned, this is going to be 4-down territory right here.
It will be third and 7, big play, but we don't even have to get it all, but we do need to keep the ball moving.
So we're making sure everything's taken care of on the sidelines. The officials are making sure everybody's out of the way, and we're ready to resume play right now. And so Curtis will have 5 receivers. No doubt we're going to the air. Curtis on 3rd and 7. And we jump, and now it's going to be 3rd and 12. So there's a.
That's what you would expect after
Yeah.
seeing an injury. It's tough to get focused.
Yeah, and of course, the injury to Seeley is much more important than a Nashville Christian drive, but it does interrupt that momentum. That's what injuries do a lot of times. It hurts the flow of the game, but there's, of course, obviously nothing that can be done. So we now face 3rd and 12. Closer to 3rd and 11. Curtis back to pass. He's going to step up and run again. This time they're going to get him. If he gets back to where they were originally at the 24, it's going to be 4th down. The Eagles will be going for it, no doubt. They've got to push the ball.
Really nice play there by 66 Harris for Ensworth. Holding off his blocker. He knew Jared was probably going to run and was able to bring him down.
It's the ball's on the 24. It's going to be 4th down and 6. You've got to get the ball inside the 20. So here is a big play for the Eagles. They come back out with 5 wide outs, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Let's see what Curtis can do. He's back to pass. Pass is complete. It is caught by Grigsby. Grigsby gets the ball for a 1st down at the 11-yard line. That is a major 1st down conversion, bringing an explosion of noise from the Eagles faithful. And Coach,
fantastic pass, great route running, and a really good catch. Jared put that right where it needed to go.
If we score here, you could almost say that play saved this game
100%.
temporarily.
Yeah, absolutely.
The ball is right on the 10. It will be 1st and goal. No 1st down can be made. So we've got 4 downs to put this thing in. 9 minutes left and ticking in the 2nd quarter. Nashville Christian trying to sneak back into this game with a score here halfway through the 2nd quarter. Here's the power. Curtis right side, and they're going to blow the whistle. Coach, he had a good entourage with him. I think we had some yardage coming up.
Yeah, that actually looked really good play. And was there a timeout?
Actually,
we called a timeout.
Oh my goodness, man! I think we had something rolling.
Huh?
Not sure what happened there. The flags picked up. Not sure why there was a flag down.
Maybe it was a delay. Was the clock running down? The play clock?
I don't know.
Maybe they thought it was going to be a game.
But they are giving the Eagles a timeout, taking a timeout from them. So before an overflow crowd at Nashville Christian Stadium on Keeton Field. It's now a very historic field. A lot of great games, a lot of great victories. And Coach Donnie Keeton was a pillar here. He also coached when I was at Ezo Harding, coaching girls basketball. He was a football coach there, and he is a great coach and even a greater person. And he went to be with the Lord a few years ago, and still his impact felt with much of his family still associated, including the president, Connie Jo Shelton, with the school. All right, 1st down and 10. Curtis is under center. Ward in the back of it. He'll get it right side. 10. Stutter steps, will fall forward. He might have gotten 2. We're at a bad angle in a high school press box.
Yeah, I think he got a couple.
It's really hard to
not much
see.
There. Really good job, but just getting 2 yards out of that. That was a good little run by TJ.
So Ward gets a 2nd and 8 for Nashville Christian with the clock under 8.5. And the Eagles absolutely have to score on this drive to stay in the game. The ball is on the 8. Ward back there with Curtis. He's back to pass, looking, waiting, throws an out. Pass is complete. Caught by Drulo, and he is shoved out of bounds at the 4. It will be 3rd down and goal at the 4, so a pickup of 4. And so, Coach, a very interesting play call coming up. Are we going to try to go back to the air, or are we going to try to hit
I'm going to guess
into the line?
The ball is going to be in Jared's hands. Either he's going to run it or he's going to throw it. But they also have 2 plays. They don't have to score here. They're going to go for it, I would think, no matter what.
They will. And then, so we're 4 down territory. It's 3rd down and 4 and 2 plays to score. Clock at 7.5. The Eagles trail 14-0. Trying to punch it in right here. They've got power. And we're trying to do the push-tush. And we go into the end zone. Give Curtis 6. Touchdown, Eagles, to cut the lead in half and bring the highly partisan crowd to its feet. Touchdown, Eagles.
Could not ask for a better drive.
Excellent, and we had to have that answer.
I think it was about an 8-minute drive going through the first quarter.
It was exactly what we want.
Ate a lot of clock and got 6.
Place kicker, Braden Griffin. And they're going to block it, and that's a tough one. I don't know if I've ever seen us have a kick block, Coach.
That's some quickness.
Yeah, they're in there.
Some quickness.
But Nashville Christian is still down 1 score, so it's a big one. It's brought this crowd back into the game, and the crowd down below welcoming them back to the sideline. We're going to take a break. With 7:21 left in the second quarter, Nashville Christian has cut the lead in almost in half to 1 score. We're going to have to get a 2-point conversion somewhere. Endworth 14, Nashville Christian 6. We'll be back for a big 7 minutes and 21 seconds left in a moment. Back at Keeton Field, Coach Mike McPherson with John Pierce after a great drive by the Eagles, which was about 8 minutes.
Yeah. Fantastic drive. Exactly what we needed. Back in the game. Lots of energy.
The crowd has come to life again. 14-6 and Ensworth. They may be going, we got to wake up here ourselves. Kicking off, Caleb Smallbone. Here's your kick, and it's a nice one, angling toward the right. It will be caught at the 5. He fumbles that football, picks it back up. Eagles pursuing, trying to get to him. He spins away, and actually a nice run, gets it up to the 20-yard line. And at that point, Nashville Christian will go on defense as Gibson with a nice run after the fumble. They're right on the 20, so they are 1st down and 80 to go for a touchdown. And Coach, we're going to need another bobble or interception.
Yeah.
Probably to stay in this game. The Eagles defense back out there. Across from left to right, McClary, Romero, Harris, Newberry, and Hoskins. Linebackers, Perkins, Travis. Corners, Gibson, White, safety, Morris, Otero, the free safety. And off left side, and we just cannot stop speed and power. Gibson once again, another 1st down. And Coach, they're getting a 1st down on almost every play.
Yeah, he's like a bowling ball firing through the line.
Off the 36, 1st down and 10. And they've come back out fired up. This time we clog it up better, but he just keeps moving
going.
the feet and lunging forward. And we're just experiencing something we're not used to. I don't know why we expected anything less from an outstanding AAA team.
I think we expected it, but just seeing it in person is a little bit different.
It certainly is. And the kids, and we're not a small team by any stretch, but there's no comparison in the line.
Yeah.
Ensworth to the line. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard pickup. Crowd alive down below. Ensworth back to pass. Pass is dropped on a slant pattern. And we're going to have a couple of those, Coach. And now for the first time, a third down.
Third down
for Ensworth.
Big play.
And this is a huge play. It's going to be third down and a long 4. Ensworth bringing in some alternates. The crowd down below, alive, electric, certainly back in the game.
That was the first pass that Hasselback has thrown that's been just a little bit off. Threw it just a little bit behind the slant.
They haven't needed to pass. Third and 4, here we go. Ensworth.
They got a Hasselback out receiver.
Wildcat, that ball is fumbled. Back in the backfield. He's in trouble. Can we get to him in time? We do. He is sacked. He is sacked. Back at the original line of scrimmage. And Coach, we were talking at the break. We need a fumble or two, and we got it.
That's exactly what we got.
McClary was the first to hem him in. I was afraid he was going to get out of there, but he did not.
That's a great play.
The
Really
crowd,
nice job. Really nice job of keeping in front, letting your teammates get to the ball.
The crowd is absolutely berserk. I'm going to ask Jeff Falk if he can let me know if we can even be heard at home. The punt, a first for this game. And here's the kick. It's a bad one. That ball is going to hit and go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The Eagles will be in business right there.
Right at the 45-yard line. It's going to be first down and 10 for the Eagles. With a chance to put some points on the board and even tie this thing up. Curtis Brink runs in with the play. The Eagles look very confident, under control. He's got TJ Ward behind him. He's got Crampton out wide on one side, Drew Lowe on the other.
And the snap to Curtis. Back to pass, looking, waiting. Rolling out of there under pressure. Avoids one man, not another. He's going to throw the ball wisely out of bounds, and that's okay. It's better than throwing it downfield. So actually a good play by Curtis. I'm not sure if he had any room at first to run. I was hoping he could break it, but I think the Ensworth quickness probably had him hemmed in a bit.
Yeah, and I was watching the quarterback. I wasn't watching downfield at all. It looked like he didn't have very much to look at.
It will be second down and 10, 14-6. The Eagles, if we do score, will have to be going for 2 points.
Another referee timeout.
And I'm not sure and another equipment violation. They're sending Drew Lowe again. So I don't know what Javin's doing on his outfit there.
I'm not sure what's happening. It's another sideline warning.
So anyway, Grigsby back in for him. So the Eagles will sit down at the 45, second down and 10. And here's a quick out pattern, and they're going to eat that up immediately. Hudson Smith, the sophomore, had no room at all.
Just
forcing a third down and long.
as soon as our receivers catch it, those
they are.
defenders are on them.
Coach, right now, I'd take a 14-6 to the halftime right now without
Absolutely.
a doubt.
Absolutely.
And it's under 5 minutes. Unfortunately, if we don't convert here, we're going to have to be punting that ball back to them, and they don't need 5 minutes to score. So Curtis will have 3 wide out to the left, 1 to the right.
This is usually Caden Grigsby time.
Back to pass. Here they come. He steps up across the middle, intercepted and dropped, and he was gone.
He was. That was Jared locked in on Caden Grigsby on that one and just didn't see anything else. He didn't see the linebacker who dropped back.
And Thompson is upset with himself. He had it in the belly and was going to scamper for 45 yards and probably seal this game. Fortunately, we hang on to it, and Curtis will punt. He pooches it, and not a good one by Curtis either, so we return the favor. They're going to bring the ball all the way up to the 30. Oh, he stepped forward even more. He keeps walking. Oh, my goodness. They've got a way of lining it up. They're going to bring it to the 42. So the ball immediately got out of bounds too quickly.
Colin Sawyer, senior at Nashville Christian, did a really nice job fair catching that punt. Unfortunately, Colin's in the student section.
Ball at the 42. Coach, unfortunately, we've given Enworth a lot of time, 4:29. So, again, we need a break. We held them last time. Can we do it again and stay in this game? We've overloaded the defense to the right. And we are waiting for him. And a great pursuit as Gibson is hit. And he's hit just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Great pursuit there.
Michael Hoskins, Matthew Newberry, Landon Travis, R.J. Perkins, all four of those guys met at the running back.
We overloaded to the right as though we knew exactly where he was coming. So a great defensive scheme there to hold him to 2. Coach, once again, against a team our size, we hit him at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for 2.
2 yards, yeah.
That's just
tough.
That's just where we're at tonight. 4:13 to go. 2nd down and 8. Enworth sets down. We have a 4-man front this time. We have adjusted some. Hasselback back to pass. Chased out of the pocket. He'll throw down and out. It's complete. And stumbles and falls, but not before he gets the first down. And that was Hopkins.
Nice job by Matthew Newberry getting some pressure on the quarterback. Receiver Hopkins did a fantastic job coming back to the ball, and Hasselback threw a really nice pass.
He did. We had good initial coverage, and we had good pressure, but
Just
they're
great
big
plays.
and strong and
Great
fast.
plays.
Yeah. All right, the clock down at 3:40. It's running. We're at 40. They're at the 43-yard line, and we need that clock to run real fast. And once again, we're going to have to catch a break, a fumble, a penalty, something to stop the onslaught of Ensworth's offense. Hasselback back to pass. He's lobbing a bomb out here. Is it going to be caught? It is through the arms of the receiver, Starling. He had it. So we've been
pass.
fortunate, Coach. That looked like his dad right there.
I really like that route, too, the sort of a long post slant.
It was, and it was, he put the air under it.
Beautiful.
We have now benefited from 2 dropped balls.
It looked like Starling maybe couldn't find the ball in the lights or something.
The ball is brought back and placed at the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 10. 3:20 to go. So I'm predicting Endworth is going to run. They bring a man on the field too late, and they'll have to call a timeout. So before a ridiculously large crowd, that's the biggest I think I've ever seen. Back in when Coach Brothers first came, we were in the public school league playing playoff semifinals here. It may have been this big. I don't think so. I'll have to ask them. But certainly since those days, this is by far the biggest crowd that we've had. And we're going to take a brief timeout as Nashville Christian has made things interesting as they came back after down 14. And, Coach, they could have folded.
Yeah.
But we're in the game 14-6, back to Keeton Field in a moment. Back at Eagle Field on the campus of Nashville Christian and beautiful Bellevue, Tennessee, Ensworth. Nashville Christian, right now it's a close game. We want to keep it that way till the half. 2nd and 10 for 47, Ensworth. Will fake pitch, go up the middle, and plenty of running room. We're in trouble again. 30, 25, 20, still on his feet. And Gibson will carry it in with no trouble at all.
That was impressive.
47 yards. So they counter and push it back to 2 touchdowns. We do get the ball at the half. That'll be a break. It'd be great if we could get downfield and score something before the half. We'll have 3:09 and after the kickoff, about 3 minutes probably. They are just incredibly fast kids and big.
And that was the move he made there on the DB.
Incredible.
Was impressive. Another
And
block.
we block it.
That's big.
So that trades out. So it remains a 14-point game. That's a big block right
Big
there.
block.
So with 3:09 to go, that little plays like that give you a little bit of momentum.
I wish I couldn't tell who was it. Hoskins. I couldn't tell who got that. Got his hand up there and got it.
It was great pursuit.
Just the relentless athleticism and intensity of Ensworth has been tough. It'd be great with 3 minutes left if we can take it down the field and get some points. Bodes well for the second half. Tigers will be kicking off. We have Grigsby back along with Hudson Smith back to receive. They've been kicking off squib kicks or low kicks, so we'll see what they do here.
I would love to see one of our scat backs get his hands on it. First, we haven't been able to grab a kickoff yet. 3:09 to go. Here is the kick by Ensworth, moving right to left as you listen, and he squibs it again. And it's going to be fielded inside the 10. That's the 15. That's Grigsby, the 20. Trying to get outside. Boy, he is hammered before he can get to the 20. And we got our late flag on Ensworth, and that's the big one. As one of the Ensworth players hammered number 13 for Nashville Christian. That was Bristol Adams, and Bristol celebrated.
Bristol was fired up.
Like he scored a touchdown. Bristol.
He's a height guy. He's getting his team going. I like it.
He was excited. He probably whispered, "You're afraid to hit me, aren't you?" And he enticed the Ensworth
Bristol
player.
is a height guy for sure, 100%.
Coach, that is a big first down, a big penalty to give us first down all the way out to the 36. Make that the 35 to shorten this field. So we've got 65 yards in 3 minutes and 3 seconds to do it. Crowd's still alive. We're down 20-6. And again, we also get it at the half, at the third quarter, rather. Curtis to Ward. Off left tackle, cuts back, and Ward runs over everybody except tonight.
Yeah,
it's just a different ball game.
A really good run. Strong
It
run.
really was.
Went forward. Just not much there.
Against our league, that's 10, 12 yards
Yeah.
right there. But, he may break one here in a second.
He may.
Vital drive. The Eagles have 2 timeouts, 2:40 to go, down 20-6. A big strike here would be monumental for the Eagles. Curtis sets him down. Back to pass. He's being chased out. Can he run? He's going to throw. He's directing traffic. Throws the pass complete. That ball is caught by Zane Grafton for a first down. He caught it at the 49-yard line. Curtis
That
directing
was
traffic.
an incredible play.
Curtis directing traffic. Zane Crampton breaks the route. First down.
That was a 90-mile-an-hour fastball jump pass from
On
Jared
the
Curtis
run, jump
to
pass.
the middle. Running to the sideline, throwing to the middle. Incredible.
The clock is running. Colt McClary brings in the play. It's 2:08. We have a first down at our 49. 51 to go for a touchdown. We need it badly. Curtis shifts his team to the right. He'll pivot back to Ward. He's going to try to turn the corner. Cuts against the grain.
Nice.
Breaks one tackle. Breaks another. He pushes past the 45 to the 43. He'll be short with a first down. Coach Jeff Brothers, did he call timeout? Let's see. The clock is still running. He did not call timeout yet. We have 2 left.
Plenty of time.
It will be second down and 2. Great run by Ward.
Tough run.
Stopped and then spun 360 and carries it to the 43. We have a second down and 2. We've got to pick up the pace here a little bit, Coach. It's 1:21 to go.
2 timeouts. We have lots of time left.
Curtis, as the crowd catches his breath, back to pass. He's throwing the pass across the Grigsby, complete, down to the 23-yard line. 1:07 to go. Nashville Christian with another bullet by Curtis. Pushes the ball deep This crowd is just hanging on every play. 1 minute left. Still got plenty of time. We're at the 22. Clock down to 55. Curtis back to pass. Looking, waiting. He's going to have to step up and run. Can he break away? He's got room. Is he going to throw? Fakes. Cuts the 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What did he do? He scored! 22-yard run, Curtis, to put us back in this game. And this crowd goes berserk on every yard gain. The officials, I don't know what's being called here. It's 22. I don't know why the officials have stopped the action. It's 22 to.
There's a flag on the field.
What do they call it?
Right about the 5-yard line.
It's going to be. I tell you what, we did an unsportsmanlike after the play. That's what I'm predicting. Yeah, it's going to be a dead ball. And we got to get control of ourselves. Good night, fellas. If y'all are listening, that's not smart. Score and get back in the huddle. I apologize for. There's just no need in that at all. That kills you.
So it's good though, right?
It's on the. It'll be on the kickoff.
There it is. Yeah.
And now we're going to have to kick off back at the 25-yard line. So here is the point after by Griffin, and he nails it through. It's 20-13, 42 seconds left in the half, and we have made a game out of it, Coach.
Well, second quarter could not have gone better for us. Perfectly scripted. We held the ball most of the quarter, got 2 touchdowns out of it. Jared Curtis on that last drive made a couple of just unbelievable. That run right there was just unreal.
It's one of the best plays I've seen him make because he pumped 2 or 3 times thinking, is he going to throw it? Then is he going to throw it away? And then, he sliced and diced.
He exploded.
This crowd, on every yard we make, is going absolutely out of their minds.
And that's, you talk about it getting unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't know what happened, but there's emotion down there, and so sometimes that emotion comes out.
And he may have just said, Jesus loves you, for all we know.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
Good point.
Coach, the penalty is pushing it to the 25, so this is a scary situation.
Yeah, 40 seconds left with 2 timeouts. It's plenty of time for this explosive offense to make something happen.
And so, again, like Coach Pierce, he's given us the benefit of the doubt. I could have been too judgmental.
Well, we didn't see what happened. We don't
know. Yeah. Could have been an innocent celebration. Here's a long one, but it's going to be short, and it's going to bounce and take a lateral bounce, and we are down on the ball at the 30-yard line. Coach, it worked out good.
That was absolutely perfect.
We could not ask for anything better. It took a lateral bounce, and we came close to being on it. Great pursuit by the Eagle kicking crew.
Well, I've been very impressed with Caleb Smallbone as our kicker. He has done a fantastic job. I think this is his first year to play.
It is, and he could not have kicked one better. And the Australian family's got to be proud of it. The ball at the 31, 39 seconds. But as we know, Endworth can get it down there in a couple of plays. This is huge. These last 39 seconds, Endworth to throw, Hasselback across the middle. It is complete, but he is wrestled to the ground immediately by R.J. Perkins. And will that force a timeout?
Really thought they would,
have
but
two.
they're not.
They're to the line quickly, just like Hasselback did in the pros. 20 seconds left. Not sure why they didn't call a timeout. He's laterally running to the left, throws it away. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Good pursuit by the defense and great coverage by the secondary. Great pursuit by the front line and great coverage by the secondary. That brings the ball back to the
Yep. Keep him in front here. Keep him in front.
36-yard line, 3rd down and 13 seconds left. Coach Hasselback should have called a timeout before that play. Hopefully they will only have 2 plays left. If they don't get a first down here, forces a 4th down.
Keep him in front. Don't get behind. Don't let him behind you.
Keep him there. And we hammer him at the line, 40-yard line. Will the clock run out? Are we going to call a timeout?
No. I think everyone's content to go to
I
halftime.
think the half ends. Ladies and gentlemen, your Nashville Christian Eagles had battled back in the 2nd quarter. Coach Pierce, we have a football game at Keeton Field.
Came out, got hit in the mouth in the 1st quarter, and absolutely clawed and scratched, got ourselves back into it. It's going to be a great 2nd half.
Well, it looked rough, but we are back in this contest. And, Coach, we get the ball at the 3rd quarter. In a few minutes, we're going to have former player and now teacher at Nashville Christian, Zell Walker. We're going to take a timeout, let the cheerleaders cheer a little bit, and we'll be back in a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Tonight, Nashville Christian is proud to present our inaugural Community Leadership Award, created to honor individuals who have made a lasting impact on our city and community. This award is presented by NCS Head of School Connie Jo Sheldon and NCS Athletic Director Ronnie Sinipon. This year's recipient is Charlie Tiger, a lifelong Nashvilleian whose impact spans business, civic service, and community leadership. A graduate of Montgomery Bell Academy and Vanderbilt University, Charlie built successful careers in computer sales, accounting, and youth programming. He went on to serve 6 terms on the Metro Nashville Council, leading initiatives such as the creation of Nashville Greenways. Here in Bellevue, Charlie has been a tireless advocate for youth sports. He has helped build programs that serve hundreds of athletes and partnered with the Nashville Predators Foundation to build inline hockey rinks for the community. Through his leadership in organizations like Bellevue Exchange Club and the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce, Charlie has strengthened his community for generations. Please join us in honoring Charlie Tyler's remarkable service to Nashville and Bellevue. And now, Eagles fans, it's time to find out our athletic program prize winner. If you will, check page 34 of your program. If you see a gold star, you've won tonight's NCS gift basket. Please bring your program to the table.
Well, we're back at Eagle Field, and we are singing a classic. We were worried about it being a classic. I think the Eagle faithful are very proud, and I'm proud to have in our press box one of my favorite people and players of all time. This is now Coach Zell Walker. Zell played for us at Nashville Christian. I was privileged to coach him at Lipscomb in the 7th grade. Then we both came to Nashville Christian, getting that NIL money, and we got to reunite. He had 2 years with Coach Anderson, and then we had 2 great years, and Zell helped lead us to the state and is the all-time leading scorer in Nashville Christian boys basketball history. And we've had some great players at this school. Zell, glad to have you. And you were a great player. And tell us a little bit about what you remember on that senior year run we had to the state.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to be here. It's funny the way things work out. You had me in 7th grade JV basketball at Lipscomb, David Lipscomb at the time,
Yeah.
and now we come full circle, and you have me in, as a coach at Nashville Christian junior and senior year, and but yeah, the senior year run was great. It was a lot of fun. Basically, the memories that I always remember is having fun with my teammates and you being a great coach and teaching us how to be great people and great men, as well as trying to win along the way.
We are a great group of kids, and we knew we were going to be good. But as you know, most of the team are football players, and they kind of
Right.
played basketball on the side. Fortunately, even though you're a baseball man and got a scholarship to Tennessee Tech to play baseball, one thing that I appreciate about you, during basketball, you were totally dedicated as though
Yep.
basketball was your main sport. I can't tell you how many times I've used that in talking to groups and teams. I've tried to talk players into playing multiple sports. I tell them about you and what you did. And just give us your thoughts on, I mean, you're risking an injury. It could end your baseball career of going to college at a Division I baseball school. But you decided to forget that and help your high school basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that I always encourage kids to play more than one sport if they can. Just be able to make memories with your friends and have fun, and be able to become more athletic as well in your main sport. And I think basketball allowed me to do that really well because I was able to become a good athlete by playing basketball as well as being ready for the baseball season. But yeah, during basketball, it was basketball time for sure.
Well, and I appreciate that because you were in the gym early and late. Your dad was a great help in getting that floor clean before games, and that he meant a whole lot to me, and your family meant a lot to our program. So you then have your senior year in baseball and then go on to Tennessee Tech.
Yes, yeah. Tennessee Tech was great. It was incredible getting to. I don't think my individual career panned out like I would have liked for it to, but it was incredible being able to play at a high level and be able to have a good run at Tennessee Tech and play in a super regional and a regional, which was super cool to experience and at least get to be part of the team and be in that sort of environment was super cool.
And I enjoyed keeping up with you. Then go to college, you get married, and then you come, as you said, full circle.
Full
You're
circle.
back here as a teacher and coach. Tell us about your responsibilities. I know one of them personally.
That's right. Yeah, it's great to be back here. It's such a great community to be a part of. I think as we're co-teaching a PE class together, it's been great to come full circle for sure. To have you as a coach, and now we're coaching together. So
Yes, Coach Zell, I'm really letting him take over the PE. The school is trying to get me to retire by giving me PE, and they're not going to win. I'm going to keep doing it. But they found the oldest, most overweight, balding coach and gave me PE. But Coach Zell has gotten very popular. The kids much prefer him in the gym with them than me, and
Not
I
at all.
absolutely love that. And Coach Zell, tell us about your other responsibilities, teaching, coaching, working with the classes.
Yeah, so I'm teaching senior leadership as well, so have all the seniors in class throughout the day, as well as a couple PE classes, one with you and then one with the middle school kids, and also helping as a dual instructor in the life program. So in a couple classes throughout the day, helping as a dual instructor.
And your basketball responsibilities.
Yes, and I'm helping assist Coach Mays with basketball, and also going to assist with baseball.
Well, here's something that it's so interesting to me. I had you a year at Nashville Christian, and at Lipscomb. We're together at Nashville Christian. Coach Mays played for me in the 7th and 8th grade back in '95. Then he became one of my assistants. Then I came over here, and now and then he actually went to Easel Harding, where I was for 12 years.
Right.
So we're following each other around. He's following my career, so he's hoping I'll win the lottery, and then he'll follow that also. But his wife actually said, my husband's following you everywhere you go. But I couldn't be more proud to have both of y'all in our program. When I found out you were coming out here, I was elated. And I know Coach Michael Mays is excited to have you. And I think our guys did a little bit better this summer than maybe they were even expecting themselves. So I'm looking forward to
Absolutely. A lot of talent.
calling the play-by-play there. Well, Coach Zell, thank you so much for coming in, and you mean a lot to not only the history of Nashville Christian, but to the current culture that we have at our school. Thanks for coming in, man.
Of course. Very
Appreciate
glad to
it,
be
Bubba.
here.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Coach
man.
Mike.
Thank you. All right, we'll be back in a moment. We're hoping to get Connie Joe Shelton in here right before the kickoff. Both teams are on the field warming up. We'll be back in a moment. Back at Nashville Christian, this is Mike McPherson with John Pierce, and we are witnessing a lot of historic moments right now. A record crowd. We mentioned earlier that maybe back in the days when public school teams came here for playoffs, but Byron Page just said he's been here for all of them. He's never seen a crowd like this.
And, think about the high school was so much smaller then. Our high school is as big as it's ever been right now, which produces more people. And it's a community, it's a community night.
Well, if you just tuned in and you're looking at the score, that is not a misprint. Nashville Christian has cut this lead to 7 with 2 touchdowns versus 1 in the second quarter, and now we're getting the ball for the second half, and this has motivated this crowd because honestly, it looked like this could be a blowout earlier, and these kids have hung in there and not given up. That is a credit to their fiber and the coaches keeping their heads in this game. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a football game at Keeton Field as Ensworth kicks off. Let's hope Grigsby can handle it if he gets it. And it's squibbing, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it at the 10, 15, 20, stutter steps, 25. Not a bad return. Didn't get a lot, but out close to the 30-yard line. And the Eagles put it in play. And we said if we could stop them at the end of the second quarter and get the ball back, we can stay in the game. And right now, everything has flowed our way since the second quarter.
Yeah, we need a repeat of the second quarter and not a repeat of the first quarter.
Definitely. Next week, Nashville Christian will be at DCA. They beat FRA the first game 56-28. Excuse me, it was Davidson Academy 56-28. Curtis. Hands off. Not a lot of room for Ward. And, Coach, it is interesting seeing Ward get bottled up, but, he made a great run early to keep a drive alive down here in front of us.
He's had a couple of really nice runs. They've just been for 6-7 yards instead of 70 or 80 like we're used to.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Ensworth has to be a little bit surprised and stunned, and their crowd's kind of sitting on their hands right now. And the Eagle faithful hoping for a drive here at 2nd and 10 as Curtis has Ward behind him. And he's back to pass. Looking, waiting. Long pass over here is deflected, and he had the receiver open in Holt.
He needed 2 more inches. That's all he needed.
I thought he had it, and then the defender made a great play and got his fingertips on it. It really wasn't in danger of interception.
No,
but we had a guy there.
It would have been a really nice pass. He had to squeeze it in a little area.
3rd down and 10, 11 to go, 3rd quarter. Nashville Christian down by 7 here at Keeton Field. Out pattern, the boy, it's knocked down by the blitzer or the pursuer there nicely. That will force a punting situation for the Eagles.
I think it's difficult to maintain focus sometimes when you have to claw and scratch and get back into a game like we did in that 2nd quarter. It's difficult to continue that focus.
And we did everything. We exerted everything we had just to get back in it. And, man, it's tough to maintain that. Looks like Jake Morris is going to punt it, and he is. And same results.
That was Jared.
Oh, that was Jared again. I thought Jake had gone out there. We're probably going to have to go back to a normal punting situation. I think Jake Morris would punt it in a normal situation, but
and especially in that situation where we're not trying to act like we're going for it. That we're definitely punting that one.
And we've given them a very short field. That could be a game changer on flipping this field. They're already at the 42. Endworth. We've had a difficult time stopping them. We've stopped them twice. The other times they've scored. And here's a quick out pattern. Kind of a screen to the right side. Cuts away. He broke 2 tackles, 3 tackles. Otero finally wrestles him down. Coach, that's McNeil. And we had him 3 times. But
you talk about quick. Everybody out there is quick. That kid was really quick.
You can't hold on to him. We had him. We had 3 guys wrap him up, and he just wiggled out of it. He takes it down to the 30. 1st and 10. 10:53 clock stop. Nashville Christian has made a valiant comeback, but Ensworth is back in our territory. No handoff to the right. We bottle him in. He lunges forward, and that's Thompson again. We hit him in the backfield, and he lunges forward for 5.
Yeah, the line is – their offensive line is doing a really good job of pushing our guys, and so he's 3 or 4 yards in before he has to do anything.
We're fighting valiantly. Second down and 6. Nashville Christian on defense, ball at the 26. Ensworth, Hasselback, under center. And he's going to fade to throw, looking, waiting, and he lobs it a little too high for the receiver. We get a break there. I want to do a shout-out. Coach Luke Miller, a wrestling coach and also a football assistant. His grandfather watching from Birmingham, Mr. Frank Miller. We are honored to have you watching. Glad to have Coach Luke with us for his 2nd year, and we're glad you're tuning in. And he is one of over 300 viewing. And normally, Coach, by Sunday night, over 1,500 people will probably view, probably more this time. So the crowd below you coming to life. 3rd down, 6, ball to 26. Ensworth will run it. And we met him at the line. No gain at all. The line was there. One of the defenders hitting and
I
getting
couldn't
up.
see who it was.
Matthew Newberry has checked into the game. Kenny was in there. Colin Romero was in on the stop. I didn't see everybody. It was a gang of
jarring
Eagles.
hit.
It was a gang of Eagles. They will no doubt go for it and will. 4th down and 5. Ball at the 25. The crowd alive. Big play here. This would be huge. Hasselback. Back to pass. Looking, waiting. Into the end zone. It is incomplete. Ball goes over, and we stopped him for the 3rd time.
Enormous stop. Enormous.
Absolutely.
Short field. You expected them to be able to punch that in, but
You almost,
it keeps hope alive.
You almost had the feeling this could be over if they take it in here. And now the Eagles back in business as Curtis.
Certainly a swing of momentum. Momentum is with the Eagles now. Let's get something going.
Curtis will be in the backfield with Ward on his hip. We send 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 9:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. Curtis will give to Ward. Cuts back against the grain. Nice run. Here's the ball past the 30-yard line.
That's
Here's
a great,
to the 33-yard
it's a great
line.
run. Great cutback. Really nice run. Pickup of 6 yards?
It's going to be 2nd and 4. The Eagles immediately to the line. Nice play. We're now forgetting about eating up clock. We are in a rhythm right now. Here we go. Curtis going to keep it. He's going to go off left tackle. He's going to get a 1st down. He's going to carry the ball past the 40 or past the 35-yard line up to the 39. And that's a Eagle 1st down. The Eagles immediately to the line. Is Endworth a little bit back on its heels?
A little change of strategy here. I like it from Coach Brothers.
8:43 to go. And now a stoppage of play again, unfortunately, stopping the flow and rhythm of the game. Looks like he gave a technical to somebody right there. Thought we got 2 free throws coming up for somebody.
I think we've been playing with the Ensworth football.
Well, we certainly want to stop play there. We did pretty good. I wish we could have kept it. Ensworth may have been screaming, "That's our ball." So, unfortunately, oh man, what are they going to do now?
Timeout.
It's not. It's
another sideline warning. Oh, I think maybe Jared lost his mouth guard.
What's the call, Coach? It's a
delay game.
Delay a game. Dog, what happened?
It looked like Jared was running over to get a mouth guard. Like maybe he lost his mouth guard.
I don't know. Jeff Brothers is talking to the officials. I don't know if Coach Brothers agrees with what they called. Coach Brothers, I think he's a little irritated at his bench. But
Jared's going to have to sit out a play.
Coach Brothers knows the rules. He did not really argue vehemently.
So Tate comes in as quarterback.
1st down and 15. Let's see if Tate Mathis, sophomore, what he does. Going to hand the ball to Ward. Good running room. Boy, again, Coach, you think he's going to break it, and they close that gap. I thought he had 10 yards coming. And, again, like you said, it's a good run.
It's a good run.
That gets it back in manageable territory. A 2nd and 12. The ball nosed over the 35-yard line. 8 minutes running. 3rd quarter. Ensworth jumping on us 14-0. We've cut it to 1 score. Both teams have had an extra point block, so we're even in that department. It's 2nd and 12. Curtis back to pass. Fakes. Quarterback draw all the way. Lunges forward. Fortunately, he got down low.
Yeah.
He was about to be pummeled.
Yeah. And
fortunately avoid a head-jarring tackle. He'll carry for 3. Ball nose to the 40, just over the 40.
I like the fake screen, trying to get the linebackers to jump. They really didn't.
We're back at a big desperate play needed at 3rd and 8. 7:21 to go. This huge crowd being entertained by 2 incredible teams. Curtis back to pass. Here they come. Rolls out of the pocket. He's going to run. He jukes one man, the 40, 45, lunges
did he
forward,
get it?
give him a 1st down.
I think he got it.
Curtis can shoot and jive and dive for 1st.
You know, after the penalty, we have 1st and 15. That's a huge pickup for the Eagles.
It comes with under 7 to go in the 3rd. The Eagles, with a small drive so far, pushing it out to the 49. Curtis with a great juke, then dove and got the first by length of the ball. Curtis gives to Ward, nothing there at all. They meet him before he gets running. And it's hard for our guys to push him out of the way. But again, Coach, we go right into the hustle mode, hurry mode.
Hurry up.
Here we go. Back to pass Curtis. He's going to put it down and run again. He's got room. 50, cuts outside and lunges forward nicely after being hit to pick up close to 5 yards. He was going to only get about 3, was hit in the leg, dove forward like Johnny Musso of Alabama. And if you know who that is, you're older than I am. 3rd down and a long 5. Still hurry up mode for the Eagles. Curtis gives to Ward. Did we surprise him? Yes, 40, 35, 30, down to the 33. Ward finally broke one for a first down, bringing this crowd back. And we're right over the ball. He finally broke one, Coach. We're down to the 28. Curtis back to pass. He's wanting it all. Going into the corner. It's going to be give him 6, Lord 1. Grigsby in the corner. Jared Curtis, 28 yards. Unbelievable.
That was a thing of beauty. What a route, what a pass, what a high point catch. Unbelievable play.
We are a point from a tie game. Fellas, block him. Block him. Give Griffin a chance, and he'll send it to Charlotte Pike. This is the tie. It's huge. They blocked one earlier. Bad snap. He gets it up. That kick, ladies and gentlemen, splits them. Good job. With 5:29 to go, Nashville Christian has tied this ball game and sent the Eagle faithful into absolute hysteria. I'm slobbering and spitting all over the place.
There's a lot going on.
My player chart is drenched with spit. I've never been in a regular season game in this environment like this.
Yeah, it's incredible.
With a heavyweight, and it's David and Goliath, but David is pretty loaded right now with stones.
Yeah, that's right.
We are tied. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not a misprint on your screen. We are tied with Ensworth.
That was a thing. We'll watch all the games this year. We won't see a more beautiful play than that.
This is absolutely incredible. These kids will not quit. The coaches keeping them in it. And here is the kick by Smallbone. It's kicked to the 9, 15, 20. Him and men, don't let him break out in a good pursuit. I'll take that any day. 30-yard line. And now, can we get another break and stop? These kids have shown incredible fight. Not only have we stayed in the game, we are in the game, and actually we have the momentum right now.
100%.
We know Ensworth can break it in one play. They have got the size and speed, but Nashville Christian has showed incredible heart, and Ensworth has found itself in a football game. It's 20-20. Ensworth will hand up the middle, and he's breaking away, and here we go. Fortunately, a shoestring tackle on Gibson and saving the touchdown.
Boy, he is a good
Jake
running
Moore,
back.
yeah, Jake Moore saved 6.
Yep.
Jake lunged, hung it out there, and shoestring tackled him, got him at the heels, and saved. That kid was gone. That's what we got to stop. We need to punch one of those balls out and get a fumble break. But there's the 45-yard line. The Eagles mask the rush. Ball
Good
this
pursuit.
time in the center, and there is nothing there for Gibson. We meet him for no gain, maybe a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.5.
Really nice play by Landon Travis there in the backfield.
You're going to hear the crowd really come to life here as though they haven't been the whole time. We had a momentary lapse in that first quarter of excitement. It's now back, 2nd and 9. 4:22 to go in a tie ball game. Yes, a tie ball game. Hasselback to pass. He's got plenty of time. Chased out of the pocket. Rolling to his left. Throws it down and out of bounds. 3rd down. 9. 4:10 to go.
Nice job of Michael Hoskins of deciding to pursue the quarterback, put some pressure on Hasselback, made him throw a high pass.
3rd down and 9.5 to go. 4:10 left on the clock.
Big play here, 3rd and 9. Huge play.
Nashville Christian. Crowd berserk down below, deafening. Hasselback.
Timeout.
The Eagles did not like their alignment. Coach Brothers not upset. He was clapping, saying we needed the timeout there. And he did not like the setup that we had apparently for whatever they had in mind.
For those of you watching and listening out there, just to let you know, we do not have cowbells in the booth.
Oh, my goodness.
It feels like it,
Like we're at Mississippi State.
but there are no cowbells in here.
No, Texas A&M, isn't it?
No, in Mississippi State.
Is it Mississippi
Yeah,
State?
Mississippi State.
Yeah. Mr. Atkins is informed we have 427. We are breaking all kinds of records tonight.
We're shattering records.
At the field and at home. We hope you are enjoying a classic David and Goliath, and David is tied up with Goliath. It's 3rd down and 9. The crowd, I've never seen this at this field.
The stands are rumbling.
I'm getting chill bumps. It's 3rd and 9. A super huge play. The crowd trying to urge the Eagles on. Hasselback to throw. Here comes the pressure. He's going to throw the ball. He gets rid of it on an incredible play. And Nashville Christian had him. And they're going to get a 1st down out of it. He was in the grasp.
Incredible.
And Gibson, what a play by Hasselback. And Gibson with the short dump off carries it.
Big time play.
For
Big
first
time
down.
play. Great pursuit by the Eagles.
Just tough. Coach, he did not get the first. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he got
They
it.
got to move the chains. We thought we had it. Great play by Ensworth. They're going to go up the middle, and Nashville Christian's going to stuff him. But once again, Coach, Surratt, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He lunges forward for 5, carrying people with him.
Yeah,
We have not played that bad on defense.
No, after that first quarter, we played very well.
We were outmanned, outsized, but we're not being outfought, and our heart is as big as these football helmets on these kids' heads. 2nd down and 6. 3:28 of the 3rd. We're tied with Ensworth at Keeton Field. To the tailback. We meet him. He's going to keep lunging, fighting. Man, Gibson, these guys
It's
are
just
strong.
ground and pound right now. They're taking it right up the middle.
They can do 3 plays in a cloud of dust. It's usually 2 plays in a cloud of dust. 3rd down, though. We're back to 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Big play here. Crowd alive once again.
I don't expect this to be a pass. This will be some sort of handoff.
They know they can slam it into the line, and everybody's in tight. We got 22 men within 10 yards of each other. Hasselback back there. He'll pitch out quickly. The pursuit was there, but we didn't get there in time. It's a great hit by Jake Morris.
Really nice play.
Surratt. He's going to get the. Did he get it? We're waiting for the mark.
Looks like they may be just a half yard short.
That's going to be 4th down, isn't it?
Yeah. No, they gave
Now
it to
they're
him.
saying first. Coach Brothers is pointing across the way. See, in college, they don't do this. They're going to measure.
Yeah, there's got to be a better way than just eyeballing it.
Blow the whistle.
25 yards.
They're not going to blow it. Coach Brothers, nobody knows the rules better than he does. First down. So big play by the Tigers. Hasselback giving to a back again. And lunging to the 25. That's Piant that time. Good running behind that big, huge line of the Ensworth Tigers. We're not used to seeing people bigger and faster than us, but we are playing 2 categories up, 2 divisions up. This is a triple A against single A. Ensworth has brought an incredible crowd with them to help set a record here. We're tied at 20. Ball up the middle again. The Eagles are there. That's Surratt. We had a good pursuit of Eagles there, clogging him up, but it's going to be enough for a first down. Even when we play good, they fall forward for the yardage, Coach.
It's just ground and pound. You got to find some way to stop the ground and pound, make Hasselback have to do something.
We've got Newberry. We've changed the front a little bit. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to recognize everybody. First down and 10, ball to 20. Enworth trying to regain the lead at Eagle Field. Keeton Field on the Eagle Stadium. Back to pass. Hasselback rolling, looking, puts it down and run. Slides after getting 5 or 6. Good decision to not throw. And Hasselback, who's got a little bit of quarterback in his blood and genes.
Yeah, smart. You can tell he's a very, very smart
player. He is so smooth out there. Nothing rattles him. He's a senior. He's been throwing a football since about 4 days after his birth, with his dad being a former Titan, local hero. Coach Brothers, local BA hero, outstanding player at Vanderbilt. So you got 2 coaches out there that have quite a pedigree.
The referee is.
What are they doing here, Coach?
Delay game
on us.
I'm not sure why.
Coach Brothers is.
He's not happy.
Is it sideline? He's not happy, and that's a terrible penalty for the Eagles. It's going to take that ball deep, deep, deep. Is it on the 12? Our angle in a high school stadium is so low.
It looks like it's on the 6.
It's the 6. I'm sorry. They're actually saying on the scoreboard the 8. We're in the last minute, and yes, we are still tied. The booth up here, nobody knows what happened on the delay of game. Ball to the left side, and nice pile up there. Coach try to get some of
Michael Hoskins with a really nice crash in from the end. Good play. Held Gibson to a gain of maybe 1 or 0.
The clock in the third is winding to 33 seconds. The booth up here to our left, they were totally confused on what that delay of game penalty was.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Second down, ball at the 6, pickup of 2. Clock down to 20 seconds. If we hold them here without a pass, it'll be the last play. Hasselback hands off. We stop him at the first, then he dives on in for the score. We had him stopped, and at the 10-second mark of the third quarter, oh my goodness.
He's got Gibson. He's got incredible balance. So strong, such strong legs.
They take a 6-point lead, and now an important extra point, and tonight it has not been automatic for either team. These 2 extra points missed, balance out, but they are huge. Ensworth trying to take a 7-point lead. Did he make it? He kicked it toward our gym, and he made it. We're going to take a brief timeout with an interview. Coming into the booth is Coach Connie Joe Shelton, better known as president. And Connie Joe is our president, and we're going to get a view here in just a second. Connie Joe, can we get the lights on? Coach Pierce, flip. Yeah, there we go. All right, Connie Joe Shelton, I wanted you to come to the booth and talk about this historic night
It's an amazing night. The atmosphere is electric. And I had the opportunity to walk down and on field during halftime, and I couldn't go anywhere that there was not a sea of alumni. Thank you, Eagle Nation, for showing up. And alumni, we're just so thrilled to have you guys here.
And we owe a thank you to Ensworth for agreeing not only to play us, but to come here to give us this incredible moment.
Yeah.
And it's just been incredible. Byron Page said he's never seen a crowd like this. I'm sure you haven't either.
Never.
Even in the playoff days with public schools, never has happened. We're going to get back to the action.
All right,
Thank you, President Shelton.
Thank you. Go Eagles.
All right, and here's your kick. It's a squibber, and we're going to pick the ball up at about the 15, the 20. Outside 25-30, 35-40. Pushing that ball down the sideline in a beautiful run by the Eagles.
With a late flag as well.
DeAndre Gibson. Did we get a late flag on
it's a late
Endworth?
hit. Late hit.
The referee is telling Endworth to go to the other line, other bench. And Gibson with a great run down that sideline.
That's the spark we needed after their touchdown.
And that penalty is going to push that ball near midfield. Let's see where they're going to mark it off from. Coach, if it's from the 46, it's going to carry us into their territory, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So here with 3 seconds left in the third, we'll run one play and then switch in. They won't have to go far. We're at the 45. So, Coach Pierce, you're exactly right. This is the play that we needed.
Yeah, that's a good way to respond to a touchdown.
We're down 27-20, down 14-0 early, and Ensworth with the ball. And we have stayed in this thing. And another.
Man.
What we got? So,
Another.
This time Ensworth.
They are not messing around with uniforms tonight. I think it's early season. There's some sort of directive, I guess, from the MTBOA
or the supervisors up in the stands watching, see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Of course, that time we clapped like we had a penalty. It's not on us. Everybody was happy it wasn't on us. The line started clapping when they saw it wasn't on Nashville Christian. The Eagles will sit down again at the 45, 1st and 10. And here's a double reverse. Back to Curtis. He's going to be throwing the ball on an out pattern, and he had wide open was Ward. The play would have worked, but Jared could not get his feet underneath him, and Ward slipped. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't think Curtis had enough time to get his feet underneath him.
He was dodging defenders. I like the play call. I really like it's going to take something special to get over the top. I don't mind the play call at all. Just a little bit too much pressure to try and deal with.
When the ball was pitched back to Curtis, the play was there, but it took him a while.
In his face. He had to avoid,
somebody was in his face. So that was tough. We're going to flip ends. It's been a great game, 27-20. Although we were kind of thinking in that first quarter, this is going to be a big disappointment for the alumni that have come back here from 100 years ago, and they have been entertained beyond belief by these kids and this coaching staff.
And I think there's an adjustment period. You know, we're not used to playing this level of athletic team that Enworth has. So, you know, that you would expect that kind of first quarter where we're trying to adjust. Our guys have done a fantastic job of gritting their teeth and getting after it.
This game will stay with us the rest of the year. This will help us for the rest of the year, whether we pull it out or not.
No doubt.
We have 12 minutes left. We're down 6 at the 45, 2nd and 10. Curtis will throw. Pattern complete. That ball is caught in
Bryson
good territory. Bryson Holt catches it at the 40, slung down there, but a nice pickup of 5.
I think that's Bryson's first catch tonight, so it's good to see him get involved.
It is. Clay Klotz, your center, your guards, Tidwell and Martin. Tackles Romero and Smith. Curtis under center. He's going to go back in the shotgun. I think they just call it the gun now. And he's going to Throw all the way, 40, 35. Leaps a man and carries to the 29. Sign him up for track and field.
Well, it's always shocking how fast he is to be as big as he is. He exploded through the line.
And what a leap. He carries to the 24. We're back knocking at the door against Ensworth. Down 7, 11-10 to go. Curtis 3 wide out to the right side. Ward carries it up the middle, and they close on him, but with sheer grit and push, he gets maybe 2. We'll see.
I don't mind that. We need to shorten this game. We need to, if we can take a 4-minute drive from here and score 6, that is perfection.
We got 2, 2nd and 8. Ball at the 20. We're going to put it about the 22-yard line. 2nd and 8. Big play. Let's see if Curtis goes to the air. Low snap. Fakes. He's under pressure. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it. No, he breaks away. The 20. Sidesteps one man, continuing to push. He didn't get much, but he avoided a sack.
That was a super athletic play. I was watching, I don't know who the receiver was, but he was absolutely blanketed. I think Jared usually is used to making that spin move and seeing his receiver wide open. But it's not happening tonight.
Yeah, and wisely he held on to it.
Yeah.
No gain, but a big play. Do we have to call a timeout? I think we have, Coach. Is that right?
There's somebody cramping, maybe an injury timeout. Somebody's cramping here on the
Okay,
sideline.
they're on the sideline. Why can't we keep playing? 3rd down and 8.
It's an Ensworth player.
Oh.
But it's just cramps.
No wonder.
It's just cramping.
Good. So we have a record crowd here, as we mentioned, and here at in the live stream, we are at still over 400, 442, 482.
We are 18 away.
Hey, call the friends, call the neighbors, get us over 500. Coach Pierce gets $1 for every one. Help him get $500
for everyone over 500
and get his kids through school. It'll mean a lot. The John Pierce GoFundMe, please help him. 27-20. We got a kid for Ensworth cramping. We had a terrible break, literally, with Seeley. Sorry, we don't have first names. Excellent player, went down with a broken leg early, and it's just tragic. And I think it took a little air out of Ensworth at that time. And we're just hoping he is okay, and no doubt he is at the hospital and going to be all right. Probably not going to be playing this season, obviously, but hope he's doing okay. It's tough for a parent to watch. So Endworth number 70 is being helped. That's Hogan. Big kid. Not too many of them over there that are not big kids. Well, what we need, we have just gone over 500. You did it,
yes,
folks. You did it.
My kids, thank you.
The key is if you'll turn on every device you have in your home, that'll help a lot. If you're in a car, have the whole family turn on their devices. Let's keep crawling from 500. Unbelievable. We've never had anything like this. Truly an historic moment in an historic football game and an incredible competitive level by both these great teams with incredible history, only a few miles away playing for the first time, and it's been quite a classic. The Eagles down 7. Curtis back to pass, looking, waiting, throwing a pass down to the corner. It's broken up. It was going to be intercepted, and Zane Crampton turned to defense.
Yeah, great play by Zane.
And kept that from being intercepted. Curtis threw it a little low. If he could have thrown it toward the corner, Crampton would have had a chance. But as it was a little low and behind. But Crampton immediately became a safety and ripped the ball away as the receiver was slung to the ground. Or the defender was slung to the ground.
There's just no separation. These defensive backs for Ensworth are absolutely incredible.
4th down and 8. 17 to go. Curtis back. He's in trouble. Breaks one tackle. Dumps it off. to TJ Ward. He's got room. 15, 10, 5, 4, 3. Did he get in? Did he get in? He is short. But what a dump off to Ward.
What a play.
On a broken play.
What a play by Jared Curtis.
It
Just
goes to the 2.
Just a shove pass.
And what a run by Ward after catch.
Boy, he was one that end zone. He was reaching.
10:07, clock running. We're a yard away, 2 yards. I look for Curtis to push it in. They're saying the 1 yard line here in the booth. Byron Page is helping me spot. Let's see what Curtis does. Is he going to, he's going to run it. Curtis is going to run it. He's going to go right. He's going to get to the 2, to the 1. He will go in, standing up. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 1 point away from a tie ball game. Give him 6. Wrap it up in navy blue and orange. At the 9:43 mark, Ensworth has to be absolutely stunned at the Eagles.
I'm sure they're saying, good gracious, we can't get away from these guys.
They know they're better. They're bigger. They're
keep
stronger.
coming. They keep coming.
They're gnats and flies that won't go away. Brady Griffin kicking toward the school to tie it. Did he? It's blocked.
Again.
And that's major. We could not hold them off. And that's like a touchdown. Man alive. Down 1.
It's okay. We're going to have to score again anyway.
Yeah, we got to score to win it. But it would have put some pressure on them. 9:43 to go. As far as looking positive and optimistic, even if they score, we're 8 down and can score and tie.
Absolutely.
Braden tried to get it off, but again, that shows you, Coach, I've been calling the games 15 years, or been coming 15 years. I've never seen 2 extra points blocked.
And that one came from the middle. The earlier one came from the outside. That one came up the middle.
These guys are incredible at rushing. Fortunately, we were one time also. So once again, been a lot of kickoffs by both teams, and senior Caleb Smallbone to tee it up. See what we get out of it. A nice kick, fielded at the 14. Cutting to the middle, 15, 20. He's in the middle. He's got some running room. Spins away again, but not before we sling him down. That's McNeil. Every one of them can run.
Yeah, that's that little quick back they have.
We stop him and stop the clock at 9:33. Coach Mark Rayburn has just said, fans, if we will get to 700 viewers, they will take the PE class away from me. Please call everyone you know. This would be one of the great moments of my life. This would go ahead of the birth of my children if we could do it. Down 1, 9:33 to go. Hasselback, an outstanding quarterback, as was his dad. He's going to give off to the left. Running back is Gibson. And Coach, if we hold them to 4 or 5, it's a good play. R.J. Perkins, linebacker, you're kind of happy if they don't break one past 5 yards.
That's right. Keep them in front. Keep them in front.
He picked up 4, 2nd and 6. Ball out to the 31. Your clock running 9:10 to go. If you just joined us, the score is correct. You're looking at correct. Nashville Christian is down 1. We had 2 extra points blocked. We blocked 1. So we've got to get it back to have a catch. Hasselback to throw, rolling to his right. He's got plenty of time.
Go.
Throws it down and out. It is dropped. He threw it behind the receiver. He had plenty of time. We did not have a hot pursuit on him.
No, we had 2 guys sticking with the first receiver.
Yeah.
One of those guys needs to go get the quarterback.
Yeah, we had not enough pressure. Fortunately, Hasselback had to gather himself and threw it a bit behind.
Just a hair behind.
3rd and 6, so here we go again. 8:45.
Big play here, big play.
The crowd is deafening. 3rd and 6. Down 1. Hasselback. Quick out, it is complete. They got the first down and more up to the 44. And that's going to be a flag on on Ensworth as he slammed his head into the Eagles. A clear 15-yard penalty.
Which certainly is good, but also it's still going to be a first down, and it just wastes more clock.
But it gets that ball away from the midfield.
True.
Boy, he just slammed right into there to us. And the officials, two of them right there, throw it, and big play. Big play. As Coach says, it is still a first down. It's after the play, a dead ball foul.
Really nice route, really nice pass by Hasselback.
Ball is taken back to the 29. It is a first down. I wish they made this up here where they got to get 20 yards, but
yeah. That's first and 10. Yeah,
it's first and 10. Ball to 29. Crowd once again deafening. 8:40 to go. Nashville Christian down 1 at Keeton Field. 27-26. Power eye, they're going left, and the runner is going to continue lunging and running, and that's Pyatt. And they're all the same way. Otero got scrambled up with someone. And he's got to make sure he doesn't get locked up with anybody. First down and 10. Second down and 8. A nice 8-yard run. Clock at 8:09. Second down and 2. Ball on the 37. So Endworth is content to run it right now and eat up clock. We're going to have a stop somewhere. Second and 2, ball to the left side. Good pursuit. And we met him.
Going to be third down.
Behind the line. And who was in on the stop, Coach? Could you
couldn't
tell?
See it. It was a couple of Eagles.
So it is a yard loss, third down, and a long 2. Enworth will probably keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I would expect they would.
The clock under 7.5. The crowd on its feet surrounding this place. Hasselback.
Direct snap to
Direct
Gibson.
snap. They're going to him. He's going to dive for the first down and get it just barely.
Not Gibson is Thompson.
That's Thompson. Great pursuit by the left side of our line. But we got him a little late, and he pushes for the first. Still back in Ensworth territory, the Tigers will scrimmage from the 42. The clock has wound under 7 now. It'll be a factor in a moment.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Down 1, and that extra point is gigantic. Unbelievable. Hasselback under center. I formation. He's going to pass. Down and out is complete. Sutter steps, gets the first down, lunging down to the 44-yard line. Nice catch, reception by Hopkins. And Hasselback with a nice throw on a quick out pattern to the left, and that pushes the ball into our territory. Ball at the 44-yard line. I'm just about hoarse having to talk over this crowd.
We need some sort of big play.
Got to have
some sort of negative play would be fantastic.
A penalty, a fumble, something. To see if these kids have sucked it up all night. Let's see if they can do it one more time on this drive and give us a chance. 6:07 to go. Ball up the middle. We meet him nicely.
Michael Hoskins, great pursuit from the end.
Hoskins hit him.
I think it was Gibson on the carry.
Gibson gets a couple. Hoskins with excellent pursuit. They're going to give him about 3. 2nd and 7, line of scrimmage will be at the 41 of the Eagles.
Eagles trying to get fresh legs in, guys running in and out, trying to stand up and make a stop.
Nobody has left this game, I guarantee you. What an incredible environment. The Ensworth Tigers to the line. Gibson in the back. It'll go to him. Up the middle. Oh, he's going to break away to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. They can't bring him down. He carries for big first down yardage. Down inside the 25 to the 23. The clock will be wound after the placement of the chains.
Down one, you know, you get to a point where you don't want to let them score, but we need time on the clock.
Well, that's exactly right. There's part of you that thinks, should we lay down and let them have it and have a chance with time?
I don't think we're quite there yet, but it's good. It's getting close.
I tell you, it's now under 5 minutes, and they're going to take their time.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I think they're going to be, if they're smart, they won't go in for a touchdown right yet.
Yeah.
First and 10, ball to 23. He goes up the middle. He's lunging, pushing, not getting much. It's Gibson again. Great penetration by the left side of that line of Nashville Christian. We go to 2nd and 10, 4:32 to go. We have seen college teams do that to have a chance to have some time to come back with the score. And, of course, they got to make their extra point too. But
Yeah.
at worst, we'll be down 8.
I think if you're Ensworth, you want to make the Eagles use their timeouts here, and then maybe not even try to score.
2nd and 6, the clock now down to 4. Quick out pattern is complete. Sutter sets 20, 15, 10. He's going to take it in for the touchdown. That's Starling.
I don't think that's the worst thing. I don't think that's
It's
the
really
worst thing
not.
that could happen.
That's not at all. We've got 3:57. This is a big extra point. If we could block it, we stay in that 7-point range. But even if he makes it, we're down 8.
Right. We still have a chance.
So this is a big one. And everybody knows it, including the snapper, the holder, and the kicker. So here's a big one. The snap. Here we come. Did he make it? He got it through.
Good.
So we take an 8-point deficit to the bench. But we have 3:57 and 2 timeouts.
You know, if you go back to the first quarter and you tell us with 4 minutes left, we're down 8 points in this game with with the ball, with a chance to tie it, go to overtime, we take that in a heartbeat.
I'll take those odds. That scenario any time. We were down 14, and Ensworth had the ball ready to blow this thing open and start sending a lot of people home early. As is, the crowd it looks like it's grown. And I know our viewers at home have grown, and they are now up to still 500 and 551. That's a great number. Coach Rayburn, you should have said if we get to 600, 700, it's a little ridiculous. Why don't you just say, I have to keep teaching PE? 3:57, 34 to 26. Here's our kickoff coming. Be nice to break one here. One of our
Expect another
player.
squib kick here.
They've done it all night. What a classic game. And it is a squib. Let's see if we can. He fields it. Back to 15. Come to this side, he's in trouble. And he's going to be slung down before he can get to the 20-yard line. Nice pursuit. What a great kick.
Dre Gibson on
Dre Gibson, he broke a nice one earlier. Couldn't get out.
Did a good job just handling that ball. That ball was moving pretty fast.
That was a knuckleballer on the ground. So the scenario is this. Nashville Christian, highly underdog, is down 8, 3:49 to go. In what has become a classic game that means nothing as far as any standings. It means everything for neighborhood pride in Ensworth. They know they have been in a ball game tonight, and they will have a renewed respect for Nashville Christian. Nashville Christian will have another renewed respect of the speed and size of these guys. It's been an incredible contest. It's not over yet. We got 3:49 to tie it up. Curtis back to pass. He's got time. Fakes it. He's going to throw. It is complete. That ball is complete
Grigsby.
for a first down to Grigsby. No, that was Holt.
Oh, you're right. Holt. Sorry.
Holt will carry to the 33 for a first. We quickly come to the line. Crowd back in it. Ball is the 31, 32. Clock at 3:30. Curtis Had a lot of time that time and finally found his receiver. Here's TJ Ward off left tackle, goes to the 35 to the 37. Good running yardage.
Great play call. We have plenty of time.
Ball at the
3 minutes, 2 timeouts, plenty of time.
ball to 37. Second down and looks like about 5.5 to go. 3:08 on the clock. Ward back there on the hip of Curtis. He's back to pass. He's under pressure, rolling to the left. Fakes a dump pass. He's rolling out to the right. Directing traffic. Pumps again. He's going to dump it out here. Complete to the 45, to the 40-yard line. Catching that ball was
Is that Hudson Smith? Who is
Hudson.
26?
Jackson Wills.
Jackson Wills.
I could not find the number. Jackson Wills. An incredible play. The Eagles push it to the 40. 2:48 to go. We still have 2 timeouts. What a scramble by Curtis.
Plenty of time.
And Wills stays with the pattern, and he's wide open. 1st and 10. 2:37. Eagles. Curtis. He's got time. Dumps it again. Complete.
Wills again.
It's Wills again. He'll get about 4.
Great. We're fine.
We got 2 timeouts, 2:25 to go. It is an 8-point game. We've got to get 6 and 2. 2:16. 2nd and 7. He got about 3. Curtis has got more little safety valve passes than deep ones, but they've counted. Here's Ward going off the left side. 35. Lunges down to the 32. He does not get a first, but he makes it manageable. It's 3rd down. Is coach going to call a timeout here? It's under 2.
I think he's okay. I think he's okay.
Okay, we're going to go quick huddle. No huddle again. It's 3rd and 3. If we get this first, we'll call the time, I'm sure. Curtis keeps it up the middle, dives for it. He's close.
No.
Did he get it? The clock is still ticking.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
They gave it to him. They stopped the clock. Curtis got it by extending the ball. He extends it down to the 30 in a classic overflow capacity. Biggest crowd in our history. Biggest crowd on live stream.
Coach, let's just say they scored. Do they go for 2? Oh, they have to go for 2. You're right. Yeah, they have to go for 2.
Check your math, Coach.
Sorry, I'm not a math major.
Here Curtis goes with 1:14 to go. He's back to pass. Looking, waiting, and we've got whistles. Blowing the ball dead. And probably movement or delay a game. Let's see. The clock has already reset. They're going to call illegal procedure on the Eagles. It's going to be 1st and 15. The clock is 1:09. That hurts. Still the ball at the 35. It's going to be 1st and 15. We still got 2 timeouts in our pocket. 1:09 on the clock, and that's going to be. They're going to wind that clock here because the clock was running when the when the flag was thrown. So the Eagles have got to get to the line quickly, and they do. And do a good job. They only lose about 4 or 5 seconds. Now, what are the referees doing? Oh, the clock is totally haywire.
It's down on the field.
The clock has gone crazy.
There it is. Should be 109.
Did they say 109?
Yeah.
109. We're saying 109. All right. 1st down and 15, the Eagles. Now, Coach, we don't lose really any time here.
Yeah, it actually worked out well for us.
Worked out very good. Now they wind it, but Curtis will take the snap. He's back to pass. He's running out of time. Throws it, dumps it. Over here, Grigsby complete. Grigsby trying to get out of bounds. He's horse-collared at the 32. They're going to call a timeout, I hope. The clock is still running. We've got to call a timeout. There's 51 seconds left. We have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I
Why
guess
are we not calling timeout?
he's got the best player on the field.
There's 44 seconds left. Boy, 39 seconds. Curtis down to 35. A lot of time has ticked off. It's down to 30. Curtis back to pass. Down and out is complete to Javin Trullo. He gets nothing, and we finally call the timeout. Only 22 seconds. The clock ran off 4 seconds. They've got to set some time. Watch the clock. It's gone to 17 now.
Well, they're keeping it on the field. I don't know where he is.
Should be 24 seconds.
Here he is. He's telling us right here. He says to 21.
It's 24. It's 24. Sorry, I left the broadcast for a moment. They're going to put it at 21.
We have the best player on the field, and it's sort of gotten into like backyard football a little bit, which is great for Jared. I feel confident we can get this done.
We've got
the play he made with Jackson Wills where he scrambled
Yes.
and Jackson ran the other way. Just a natural, innate play that you can't teach.
As both teams come back on the field, it's 3rd and 12. 21 seconds left. We have one timeout left. So if we don't get a first or out of bounds, we'll have to call another one. And then we'll have to be going to the end zone. Curtis may go to the end zone right here.
Yeah.
Nashville Christian down 8. What a valiant effort, down 14 without the ball. They have played their hearts out. The coaches have kept them in the game against AAA Ensworth. Not only AAA, a good AAA team. And we are a very good single A team. Down 8, 21 to go.
I'd like to see Zane run a slant, Caden do a wheel route, throw it to Caden.
Curtis, he needs some time. They got 4 coming after him. Everybody else is going out. Here he comes, steps up. He'll have to throw. No, he's going to run. 30, 25, 20, shoots a man. Takes the ball down.
Timeout.
For a first
They'll
down
get a first
and
down,
a timeout. We'll have to call timeout, won't we?
Pretty hard fall there for Jared.
That kid hit Curtis.
Yeah.
It wasn't really, it was more of a slug.
He's a little shaken up a little bit.
I thought they might get a penalty on that. That was quite a swing for a tackle.
Yeah, he kind of caught him from behind. He definitely got Jared's attention.
The setting, though, as Coach said, would you take this? You're on the 12 with 12 seconds left, down 8.
You got at least 3 shots.
You couldn't ask for anything better.
At least 3 shots.
The crowd is catching its breath. It's incredible looking around in the end zone. They're 4 and 5 deep on the end down here toward the school.
No one has thought about leaving. It's more crowded now than it was halftime.
Well, Nashville Christian. Did we hit 600? We have hit 600. Coach Rayburn, make it reasonable. 12 seconds left. Nashville Christian down 8 at the 12-yard line. They do not have a timeout left. It's showing they've got one. Did we call a timeout, Coach?
We have called, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do we have one left?
No, we shouldn't have any left.
Okay. I think we have to go to the end zone here. 12 seconds left. If we get sacked, it could be the last play. Curtis to throw. Looking across the middle. He had the receiver. It was a little low and long. Grigsby dove for it with 8 seconds left.
That's really, one of the only places he could have put that ball.
Exactly,
it would have been an incredible catch. He threw a fastball down his ankles.
If there's any scrambling at all, this will be the last play. Another bullet like that, we might have 2 plays left. 8 seconds to go. Nashville Christian down 8. 8 seconds left. Absolutely incredible scenario. The crowd has grown strangely quiet. And now here we go. Curtis down 8 in a classic. Can it end in a classic way? Endworth shifts to the left. Curtis back to pass. He's going to run it. He throws into the end zone. Is it a touchdown? Ladies and gentlemen, give him 6. Touchdown! Hudson Smith. We're down 2. 34-32. 4 seconds left in the game. That right now, it might as well be none because this is it. We have a 2-point conversion coming. It's 34-32. The Nashville Christian Eagles keep buzzing around your head. And here we go.
They're not going away. They're not going
The
away.
Eagles to the line. The entire crowd standing.
Timeout, Ensworth.
Ensworth is going to call a timeout. I think we'll hold it right here. 4 seconds left in one of the greatest football games on this field. That means absolutely nothing for the playoffs.
That's exactly
It's just-
right.
But it feels like it does.
Lots of pride on the field, though.
It's both teams are going to benefit so much from this. Ensworth, it'll be a good wake-up call for them. We got pushed around in that first quarter and then said we've had enough. Down 8. The clock, this will be a dead ball play, so no time will run off. It's 34-32. If you just joined us, yes, that is the correct score. Nashville Christian is down 34-32. There are 4 seconds left. Curtis will bring the 2-point play onto the field. What has Coach Brothers called? Ensworth has just called a timeout. Here we go.
He's got Hawkins and Newberry in the backfield with him.
They may run it. Curtis with a jump pass. We have tied it up.
Colt
The
McClary.
jump pass.
Colt McClary.
Complete. Colt McClary. Give him 2. We are tied at Eagle Field. Can you believe it?
The Tim Tebow jump pass. Incredible scene here at Keeton Field. The Eagles have tied up the ball game with 4 seconds remaining, 34-34, on an incredible Tim Tebow jump pass by Curtis to McClary.
Unbelievable. So we have to whip this and not let them come back. They won't have time to run and get a field goal.
You know, Coach Brothers put the beef in the backfield. Everyone thought Curtis was going to run it.
What a
All
play
deception.
call.
All deception for the jump pass.
Tim Tebow jump
Beautiful.
pass.
Beautiful.
So we have to avoid the long return and hope we get this thing to overtime. Now they're going to have Braden Griffin is going to come in for the placement, and he's going to probably place that somewhere where there's not a Tiger. And here's the placement. He kicks that. Is it going to die? Yes, back to the 4. We've got to keep people back. 15, 20. Breaks away from one tackle, trying to get outside. He's still on his feet. Past the 25. He will be stopped, and we will go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. From Keeton Field in Nashville, you're seeing a classic, unbelievable ball game that is tied. We'll take a break. just joined us, you've joined really late and missed a lot. You got to go back and watch. Nashville Christian has just sent this game into overtime, and the Ensworth players are standing stunned.
Yeah.
Their parents are just in shock.
It's a shock sideline right now.
This place is absolutely berserk. It's 34 to 34.
What are the overtime rules? Are you familiar?
Yes, you get it on the 10-yard line for 4 downs.
Okay.
And we do it all night long.
Is there a point where you have to go for 2? Or?
No, not in high school, unless they changed it recently. So we've got Bryson Holt at midfield for the coin toss. You want to win and go on defense. Let's see if we can get the favor. The toss. And looks like Holt has won it. I think he's saying we're going to go on defense. And he is.
So if you score, do you kick the point?
No.
There's no kicks. It's just touchdowns?
Right. If it's just touch, well, you can kick a field goal.
No.
Oh, you kick the extra point. Yes, you do. All right. The Nashville Christian, we're going to move to our right. Ensworth chose to go to the less sparse crowd. The more sparse crowd.
Going to the creek.
They went toward the creek. And the fans down there get to see. I cannot believe we're in overtime that we're talking about this. It's one of the great high school games I've ever seen.
Certainly didn't think we'd be here in the first quarter.
It looked really bad. You can tell, if you go back and listen to us, we don't sound real enthusiastic in the first quarter. And I need to apologize to Coach Brothers and his staff and our team for thinking it may already be over. I'm glad they didn't think that way. They'll be at the 10. There's no time on the clock. They'll get 4 downs to score. They can score a field goal if they need to. This will be a challenge to hold Ensworth from the 10-yard line. But here we go. Pass it back to the line. Ball up the middle. And he's just going to carry almost into the end zone right off the bat. That's Gibson. He gets 9. So they just.
Yeah, I think this honestly this game's going to come down to extra points. Going for 2, going for 1. Yeah. If they go for 1 and score, I don't think it's a bad idea if we score to go for 2.
I tell you, if we score and down 1, I'm going for 2 with the momentum. And
Absolutely.
Let's get out of here. Hasselback will go under center from the 2-yard line. He gives off the left side, and we pile him up, but he's going to roll in for the score, and that was Gibson. So the Eagles need to put the pressure on. If the Eagles can apply the pressure and force a bad kick, then they can win it with an extra point.
Let's hope they are kicking it, which is good. So if we score, we're going to have a chance, if we want to go for the win.
A lot of water's got to go into the bridge before that point, but that's what we're hoping. So here's Ensworth's point after, kicking toward the creek. The rush is there. They almost got it, but he got it through. And it's good. And the score is 40 to 34. So now the Eagles will go on the attack. They'll have 4 downs on the 10-yard line. It's 41 to 34. We didn't think we would have that in the first quarter.
But there is a path for a victory, not just a tie.
Exactly.
Score and go for 2, and it's over.
I believe Coach Brothers will do that, considering we've lost 2 extra points. I would assume there's no doubt he'll do that.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm in the booth keeping score. And now the Ensworth players, kids have come down to the end zone to cheer on their defense. I hope they don't get a chance to run onto the field. I hope it's us. 41 to 34. Nashville Christian has got to get a touchdown and a point after or 2 points. Curtis will clear the backfield with 5 receivers. Let's see what he does. He could run it here, Coach. And he is. He goes off left side. They were anticipating that.
Yeah, they were ready for that one.
The Endworth cheering section now moved to the end zone, and they cheer their defense. They're trying to pull their guys on. They are desperate to avoid a monumental upset. It would probably be the biggest upset in their history. This would be the greatest upset in our history. 41-34. We have 3 downs to go, 9 yards. The Eagles to the line. Curtis clears the backfield again. He's got 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Waits the count, down 7 in overtime. Back to pass. Looking into the end zone, waiting, running out of the pocket. Steps up, throws, give it.
Got it!
Touchdown! Bryson
Holt.
Give him 6. We cut it. What are we going to do? I'm not sure. Who we sending on? 41-34. We're going for the extra point, Coach.
We are.
Boy, this is we're gonna call
They're
timeout.
going to think
Talk
about it. They're going to think about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you joined us late, it was 14-0 in the first quarter. Enworth Tigers en route to a blowout, we thought. Now I'm looking at the scoreboard. It says 41-40. National Christian. It's either an extra point
They're
from
changing.
double.
They're going to go for 2,
An
it
extra
looks like.
point from double overtime, or Coach John Pierce has noticed Curtis and the offense are staying on the field. It's going to be do or die,
Do or
in
die.
overtime. You could not ask for a better situation
Love
and
it.
a better scenario to open the home season after a great victory at Davidson last week. Can we close out a second one?
That touchdown pass, the line did a fantastic job of protection with Jared. Jared was patient.
It took forever, and they got it. Here we go. The crowd to its feet. Curtis breaks his troops onto the field. The Ensworth kids are in the end zone and pouring their defense. The overflow crowd bipartisan toward Nashville Christian. Can we win it? Last play of the game. Win or lose. Curtis under center. Is Endworth calling a timeout? And they are.
Yeah.
Only to build the drama even more. The fans have to be as hoarse as I am.
The only bad thing about this is the game's going to be over after this play. I could watch this all night.
It's unbelievable. I've called a lot of games. We just went over 700. Mark Rayburn. This is the most emotional moment of my life. Now back to the game. 41-40 is your score, the setting. There is one play left in this incredible, historic, monumental, colossal contest. Can David throw the slings into Goliath one last time? The pesky Eagles will not go away. Can they do it one more time? Coach Brothers has got a lot in his pocket. What will he bring onto the field? Curtis leads them out. It's 41-40. The Eagles 2-for-2. This is it. The play to win or lose the game. Ensworth standing stunned that they're in this situation. Curtis goes under center. Forward in the backfield. What will Curtis do? He snaps. He tries to go forward. Did he get in? Did he get in? What did he do? Did he score? He scored.
He did!
He scored. Nashville Christian has won 42-41. I'm not believing what I just saw. We had to wait, and then the players told us this is absolutely absurd. They're all over the field. What a stunner at Keeton Field, 42-41. It's beyond belief. I was not anticipating a quarterback sneak.
Well, I was not. The tush push. It worked earlier. It worked again.
What a play. What a play call.
That was pure determination and grit to get to the end zone.
Nashville Christian has pulled a stunner, 42-41. And the Endworth cheering section is cheering on their kids. The Eagles are going to celebrate this one late. There's going to be a lot of milkshakes at Sun being thrown down. Coach,
what a game, what a night
John
for
Pierce,
Nashville Christian.
we have been privileged to call one of the most unbelievable games I've ever been a part of. The coaching staff has gone nuts. Ensworth, hats off to them for scheduling this game.
Hats off to them.
They're probably regretting that decision right now. I know they can't believe it. They know they're bigger, faster, and stronger, but the Eagles had a heart like a lion,
And
maybe a heart like a tiger.
In a game that meant nothing, you would never guess that looking at the field right now. Seeing the celebration, seeing the joy.
It's unbelievable. It looks like a state championship final.
Yeah.
The celebration is absolutely crazy. The cameras are flashing. Security is on the field. I'm just absolutely at a loss for words. When Curtis first took the snap, I didn't think he had it.
Yeah.
But then the backs went in and drove into his back. I still didn't think he made it, and all of a sudden, our kids come out of there going nuts. And the Ensworth end zone crowd was not going nuts.
And I couldn't see a referee giving the signal.
And a helmet went into the air. I thought it was a flag.
What a night.
We're not going to try to do stats. There's only one that matters, and that's on the score. It's Nashville Christian defeating Ensworth in a monumental, colossal upset, 42-41. I don't really want to sign off, but I got to thank Andrew Atkins for hanging in there, producing. Abby Hurley and Santiago have been our camera people. They've done a great job. And what an incredible game. I know nobody's thinking about DCA, but that's where we go next week. And then we'll get down to region play.
Let's not think about DCA tonight.
But right now, Nashville Christian has pulled an Ensworth upset, and look at the crowd and the players and the team. So, Coach John Pierce, your final thoughts.
I'm shaking. I've got goosebumps. Incredible night, incredible football game, but also just an incredible community night here for Nashville Christian School. It was a blast watching the game, calling the game. Seeing the heart of our players was inspiring.
Well, we're going to finally sign off. So, for Andrew Atkins, John Pierce, this is Mike McPherson with a classic that I can't stop talking about. But maybe the most overlooked thing tonight is Mark Rayburn has said, if we have 700 viewers, I don't have any more PE. And what was that number? 7:23. Coach Rayburn, I will see you Tuesday to reschedule my schedule. For John Pierce, Andrew Atkins, this is Mike McPherson saying thank you for your time at this time. Until next time on this, the Upsetting Eagle Football Network.